frontin', you can run it back, yo, go on, run it back. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. You know. I said, damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah, let's go. Look. I tell shorty drop it for a real one. Yeah. Go ahead and pop it, let me feel some. Do it for the boy with a bag now. Movie star money making everybody act out. I don't lie to these women, if I want them then I tell them. Don't get fly for these women, I was born with these propellers. All my haters cannot beat me, so I call them acapellas. See, I'm only getting better, you only get jealous. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. You know, I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. MD, JPB. You already know, baby. Yeah. I said, I already done it. Everything you wanna do, I already. You know that yeah. I said, you know that yeah. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. MD, JPB. It's only right, baby. Yeah, why you mad? I got a bag, bro. Name hot in these streets, no Tabasco. But I'm so stubbed, that's a fact, yo. And if you think I'm frontin', you can run it back, yo. Go on, run it back. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. You know. I said, damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah, let's go. Look. I tell shorty drop it for a real one. Yeah. Go ahead and pop it, let me feel some. Do it for the boy with a bag now. Movie star money making everybody act out. I don't lie to these women, if I want them then I tell them. Don't get fly for these women, I was born with these propellers. All my haters cannot beat me, so I call them acapellas. See, I'm only getting better, you only get jealous. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. You know, I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. MD, JPB. You already know, baby. Yeah. I said, I already done it. Everything you wanna do, I already. You know that yeah. I said, you know that yeah. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. MD, JPB. It's only right, baby. Yeah, why you mad? I got a bag, bro. Name hot in these streets, no Tabasco. But I'm so stubbed, that's a fact, yo. And if you think I'm frontin', you can run it back, yo. Go on, run it back. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. You know. I said, damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah, let's go. Look. I tell shorty drop it for a real one. Yeah. Go ahead and pop it, let me feel some. Do it for the boy with a bag bag now. Movie star money making everybody act out. I don't lie to these women. If I want them, then I tell them. Don't get fly for these women. I was born with these propellers. All my haters cannot beat me, so I call them acapellas. See, I'm only getting better. You only get jealous. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. You know, I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. MD. JPB. You already know, baby. Yeah. Yeah, I said, I already done it. Everything you wanna do, I already, you know that you know that yeah. I said, you know that yeah. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. MD, JPB. It's only right, baby. Yeah, why you mad? I got a bag, bro. Name hot in these streets, no Tabasco. But I'm so stubbed, that's a fact, yo. And if you think I'm frontin', you can run it back, yo. Go on, run it back. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. You know. I said, damn, it's gonna be a long night.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Yodha Community Cup Season 2, sponsored by Exit Lag, Pandey Electronics, Max Britannia, and the owner of Yodha E-Sports, SahaGamerZ. So, welcome guys. Today, the big day, the grand finals of this Yodha Community Cup Season 2. It's going to be Weird Esports versus X-Gravity Esports. Hopefully, this will be a war to watch. Yesterday, both of the teams, I would say, XG came to the finals pretty comfortably, but on the other hand, you saw how good of a fight it was between the team of Weird Esports and FS Esports. So let's see who's going to win today. Both of the teams, they deserve this final spot. They've come all the way from round of 64 to all this way. So both the teams, they would obviously want to win because they've put up so much hard work and so much work into this tournament. And after climbing so far, they wouldn't want to give it away just like that. So it is going to be interesting to watch. It's me deployed. With me, it's Rollup, and we are going to be the casters for this game, this final. So hope you guys enjoy and hold tight. Let's see how good of action that we get in this game. Hello Rollup, by the way, welcome to the casters desk. Yep, I totally agree, and it's going to be really interesting to see what these teams bring up, right? Because especially we've seen like both these teams performing really well in that previous part of the tournament. So let's see what happens. So we are here with the map pick. So we should be hopping into the screen hopping into this screen of map pick anytime soon. So hope you guys enjoy. So it's me deployed. With me it's going to be Rollup, and we are going to be the casters for this game for you guys. So yep, hope you guys enjoy, and there we go. We have the map pick now, and the map pick is up, and as you can see, both the teams going on with some interesting options. But as you can see, as usual, Bad Love is going to be on the jet roll, while on the other side, Power is going to be on that jet roll. We saw both the teams do a similar thing when they played the map of Heaven. Both the teams actually played the map of Heaven, by the way. It didn't went too good for Weird Esports, but on the other hand, XG, this was the map that they got the win, and which helped them to go on to this finals today. So it's going to be really interesting. A double duelist setup coming from the side of coming from the side of XG. While on the other hand, you can see Weird Esports going for a double duelist setup as well. Surprisingly, Sasmi is going to be on that Phoenix role. So Rollup, what do you think? Yep, it's going to be interesting, and you can see VH Sasmi holding on to that holding on to that garage position. So it's going to be interesting, guys. It's going to be Weird Esports versus X Gravity Esports in the grand finals of Yodha Community Cup Season 2. Hope you guys have a good time and enjoy. I mean, roll up, take it away. So, with that being said, we are up ahead in the map number 1. Already a man down for the side of Weird Esports. Vasasmi is going to take out Suicide with a nice flash, but will get taken down by DX. And Rio, on the other hand, taking out power. It's going to be DX who's going to get spammed through the wall. And Weird almost getting Rio there. It's all up to Rio to clutch his round up in a 1v3 situation. And it's going to be Frosty who's going to get that nice crispy headshot onto Rio. And with that, it's going to be round number 1 on the board for the side of X Gravity Esports. X Gravity Esports starting strong in this grand finals. So roll up. What is... So just like we talk about that, guys, a little bit of a technical issue coming from the side of the production. Really sorry. Roll up. This is the first time the stream is going to hear you. There was a technical issue and the people on the stream couldn't hear you. So yet again, I'm gonna welcome Roll up. Roll up, welcome to the stream. You can talk to the
Oh my god.
stream
Oh my
now.
god. Oh my god.
Really sorry about that.
No, it's
going to
okay.
be
It's okay.
awkward.
It's okay. The viewers got unlucky. They couldn't hear my voice. Okay. So
Yeah.
there was a very clean round from Weird, and it's gonna be a buy round from Weird. Let's see what they have to put up on the table, and it's gonna be a B execute like pistol. Okay. BS coming up with a flash and losing the fight. Power dashing into deadly and just getting deleted. So it was a very miscommunication there. Okay. Deadly being on very low HP. Let's see what he does. He's gonna flash garage and no one's gonna peek on that flash. So it was just an info flash maybe. Frostic still holding outside B. Oh, Deadly smoking B main.
By the way, this is a bonus round for the side of XG, but they have been doing really well, and now it's going to be 5v2. And as we talk about that, Weird Esports, yes, obviously are going to take the round away, and XG losing the first round on the board, and it's going to be round number 1 on the board for the side of Weird Esports. Weird Esports, I would say it was a pretty good round, but even though you can pretty much say that it was it was a bonus round for the side of XG. So I mean they did pretty good if you ask me, because they got 2 picks there which really helped them out, which is gonna put Rio and Badlow on a really uncomfortable situation in terms of that buy. And while on the other hand, it's going to be a buy round for the side of XG. I mean a full buy round. Obviously a last round was also a buy for, I mean it was a bonus round for them, and now it's going to be interesting to see how these guys play out. And you can already see it's like a split push coming from the side of XG. Frostic is going to be holding on to that long position, waiting for any pushes coming from the side of Weird Esports. But as of now, it's going to be Storm who's going to peek onto that long, but it doesn't seem like he's going to push. But just as I talk about that, Badlow is going to take a nice position onto that long, and but I don't think that angle will be left without being cleared. So I think it's going to be really interesting to see what happens here, because so let's see what happens. And what do you think?
I think that X Gravity is not gonna come A, and Bad Love's position is not gonna pay off for Weird, as we all can see in the minimap. Okay, Storm gets 3 on C long. Okay,
Oh,
that's interesting. That's a very good position from a defensive Cypher, and Terminator getting rid of the backstab, that which will be Bad Love. As we all know, he was holding A long. He must have got a call from Cypher that these guys are pushing C, and I might just delete 3 of them. Only 2 left right now for X Gravity. Let's see what they have. And Sasmi
30 seconds
coming up
left.
with a kill on Frostic, which is the garage lurk. And Terminator just walking up C long, and anytime he's gonna get killed by Sasmi. And not a clean round. 3 players surviving from Weird Esports, and the score is now 2-all, as we all know.
yes, as we talk about that, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the little bit of technical issue. I can see a lot of people spamming that no sound on the chat. It has been fixed, and really sorry for the technical issue coming from the side of production. But it has been fixed now. Roll up can be heard, the game sound can be heard, everything is fixed. So it's going to be round number 2 on the board for the side of Weird Esports as well. So Weird Esports, they're gonna tie up that round with the side of XG. It's going to be really interesting because it's broken by coming from the side of XG, hoping to get something out of this round. And XG DX is going to be pushing really hard into that A shot. Doesn't get Bad Love though. Bad Love with that operator, if I'm right. Yes, Bad Love with that operator takes a shot, but it's not going to find anyone with that. It's going to fall back to that box position. Is holding on to that long position, but seems like Bad Love will not be successful in getting any of the picks, and he's going to fall back. And the ult comes in from the side of Sasmi, gets 2 along with Deadly, who also gets 2, and that's going to be Power LF2 who's going to trade out Sasmi's ult and also takes out Bad Love. So it's going to be a 1v2, still in the favor of Weird Esports. Round pretty much looking in the favor of Weird Esports, but if Power can pull out something crazy, which we have seen him do in the past, so let's see what happens here. So guys, everything has been fixed, so hope you guys enjoy the game. So it's 2-2 on the board, and it's all up to Power to clutch this round up in a 1v2.
I think Power can do this, as he has 40 seconds left to play with.
Yep.
And the bomb is on his side. He's just not picking it up. It's on a shot, as you can see in the minimap. He's looking for a pick, so if he gets a pick, it's going to be a 1v1, and then he can plant the spike and maybe, pick up a fight. But it's a crossfire setup on CT from the side of Weird, as we can see. So Power has got no chance getting a pick from CT. If someone decides to peek Heaven, then he might get a pick, but he's gonna go for the spike as for now, and he's gonna look to plant the spike. Maybe, yeah, he's planting the spike. It's 10 seconds left on the board. He's gonna get the spike planted easily, and we can all see that both of them have crawled up to. Okay, that's a really good headshot coming in from Storm. Just taking up the 3rd round for Weird. That's a really good start on the defensive side on a map like Heaven. What do you think, Deploy?
Yeah, especially on that in a map like Heaven. Exactly, well said. Because you can see there are 3 sides in this map, and it's pretty easy if you ask me. The attacking in this map is pretty easy. But as just we talk about that, I wouldn't say it was an eco. It was a light buy from the side of XG, which really paid them off really well. They could manage to take out 3 members, but it doesn't matter, right? Because the operator, which is the most expensive gun in the game, it was saved by Storm after taking out Power. So they did their job. Now all they have to do is convert this buy round into a win for them. Otherwise, they're going to be in really big trouble there. So as we can see, it looks like a long hold coming from the side of Frostic as well.
Power is saving for a counter op, as we can see. He's going for the Blade Storm as for now.
Yep.
No, he bought a Phantom. He was just trolling. Okay. At the last second, he bought a Phantom.
Oh, it's gonna connect.
Rest of the time, he was not having a gun. He missed us. That was a Rosa ult coming in from the side of Weird Esports. That's
Rio.
a very nice try.
Let's go Rio. Okay, that's gonna be the end of Rio, and with that Deadly's on the other hand takes out Frostic, so it's gonna be a equal man count for both the sides. But it looks like an A take. Terminator is gonna be holding on to that backstab position, and exactly it's gonna be Sasmi who's gonna come for that backstab. I don't think he's gonna take Terminator. Terminator peeking on that right timing will take out Sasmi. With that Battler holding on to the Heaven position with his operator, will he manage to get anyone? Let's wait and see. And the recon causing a lot of trouble for Weird Esports there. A really good flash coming from the side of Phoenix as well. So this is going to be really interesting. While on the other hand, Deadly going on to have going ham on the side of XG. Will pick out 3 for himself.
Tom is sticking the spike.
XG
Okay.
with a nice lineup. He takes out. No, I mean not lineup. It was pretty much a direct shock dart.
And the deadly ace. Oh my god, what an ace from Deadly.
Oh my god, we didn't even realize, right, how he was like silently stacking up those kills.
It was so smooth, yeah, exactly. It was so smooth from Deadly. I mean, like, you know.
What a round from him, Deadly. And all kudos to him. It's round number 4 on the board for the side of Weird Esports. And let's see what happens here from here, because this round, yet again, it's going to be a forced buy from the side of XZ. As you can see, Power didn't go for that Blade Storm used in the previous round. Fortunately, so which will help him, which will allow him to go for that Blade Storm play this round.
Yes, and it's gonna be half shields coming in from X Gravity. Okay, they're gonna go for a force buy maybe, and DX looking for a pick on middle, but he's not gonna get one. Ooh. And Phoenix going that molly on Garage Door just to proper force, and Suicide gets, you know, Storm gets punished for his aggression on C long. And if you have noticed, Deployed, he had pushed C long 2 rounds ago, and he got 3 frags at that time.
Yeah, that's what he was trying to do. He was getting
and he got punished brutally by Suicide.
Yep. And I mean, last time they weren't looking for the backstab. They were took out by a surprise. But I'll say pretty much every round after that, they have been watching that angle. And maybe Storm thought that maybe this time they wouldn't watch again, and he went for that push, and he will get punished by Suicide. On the other hand, you can see the trade coming in from the side of Weird Esports as well. It's gonna be a 4v4 in nobody's favor. It looks like a push coming from the side of XG. It's gonna be really interesting to see what happens here. The smokes are gonna come. The ult towards the heaven, it's gonna come, but no, they're not gonna meet each other. There's still a guy in heaven. Soa is still holding heaven, but Suicide is gonna go down. And
Suicide TP. Yep. Okay.
Suicide from the heaven, he's already CT. This is going to be really interesting. You can see Bad Love is also holding that push.
Checking deep CT. Okay, he doesn't know that Suicide is just standing. Okay, he missed the shot. He connected a wall bang, but Suicide surviving that shot and killing Bad Love. Okay, they got the sight now. They are looking for the plant. Okay. Oh my god. Rio going completely insane, spamming. Okay, it's gonna be a Sova versus Sova fight at the end. 1v1, spike planted. Rio creeping up CT. Because Terminator, and we all know that he was heaven, so he's gonna come CT, and Terminator is gonna find a nice shot on him, but he didn't.
Oh.
He decided to reveal first, and he's gonna lose fight. Oh my god.
25 HP. A nice crispy headshot. That's in round number 5 on the board. This could be huge.
This could be huge because there's gonna be an eco coming up from X Gravity. That was a, you know,
really crucial.
That was not a round that you should have lost, X Gravity, if you're listening to me.
Yep, they should not have lost that. Especially having said that, Rio was very low on HP. I don't even know how he pulled that out. But
Terminator went to break that reveal, and he counter revealed. He got you know, I guess paranoid because of that. He didn't know that you know, Rio was so low, maybe.
Yeah, he didn't know Rio was so low, but maybe I don't know. He couldn't manage to get that one bullet onto Rio, and Rio was doing that crouch peek. With that, he was able to hit the head. Never mind, it's just a round for Weird Esports. The game is not yet over. You can see Power going for the aggressive dash onto the B side. Will get taken out by Sasmi. Sasmi is gonna stack up another kill onto DX. It's gonna be 5v3 in the advantage of Weird Esports. Storm takes out Frostic, but Terminator will be there to get the man count equal over there. But it's still gonna be a 4v2. In the advantage of Weird Esports, Rio is gonna take out Terminator with a nice wallbang headshot. It's all up to Suicide. It doesn't seem like he's gonna be able to clutch this. Maybe try and pick out some frags so that they can damage the economy of Weird Esports. And yes, he will get one. Can he get another? It's gonna be really questionable here. Maybe he's gonna try and get the plant down.
He's lagged out.
He's lagged out. A bad timing to lag out, but he's still alive. And Weird Esports will let him stay alive, and now there comes the chase, and with that, Rio is gonna take down Suicide. That's round number
6.
Okay, round number 6, my bad. Round number 6 for the side of Weird Esports. Weird Esports looking
very strong as of now.
Yep, but Team actually, that was an eco round, it's okay, so now they have to prove themselves.
And I don't know if you must have noticed, Bad Love ka khata nahi khula ab tak.
Yep, the man that we expect to play the best, he hasn't been pretty well, but his team has been doing the carry for him, so he can just chill when his team needs him. When the team actually starts coming back, I think that is when Bad Love would like to step up for his team, maybe.
Yeah, that might be the case, but as we can see, there's presence on every position from X Gravity. Like DX is holding A lobby for any pushes. Power is showing some C long presence. Omen is outside garage. Terminator is on window. So they're like collecting info from every angle. And Badlam is gonna get taken down. He was not expecting an angle. Power with 2. He's gonna commit C as I'm pretty sure about that. And Power with a third shot on Sasmi. Okay.
He's running and gunning with an operator. Hello. That's
That
not
was
supposed to happen.
that was a really that was a good show put up on the table by Power. I might say, you know, like 3 kills. Okay, that was really good. They got the side. It's a 5v2 retake, and I guess Weird is gonna go for the save because they need an operator next round as well.
But they can't take the operator right now. And fourth, go for the ace. Power, go. Are we going to get another ace? Yes.
God, an op ace from Power. That was really powerful.
Oh my
okay.
god. And the best irony over there is his last kill is going to be Deadly, who also got an ace earlier.
Who also got the ace 3 rounds ago. Yeah, I know.
Bad love, I don't know. I mean, that was a really good angle to hold, but I don't think he had any idea that Power already moved on to the right side of C long. And the positioning, I should say, I don't think Power would have got that kill if he didn't position himself in the right way, and which helped him go on for the ace. Really
Yes,
amazing
and
operator
Power,
ace, I should say.
And if you remember, Power got a lucky shot on Sasmi because just as the smoke bloomed, Sasmi lost his vision, and you know, Power just pre-fired him and he got the kill. Okay, so that was all about the next round. We get last round. Okay, we come into a new round. Power still pushing with that operator on C long. He's very confident. And DX is like, no, bhai, meko jaane de, mere paas Vandal hai.
No, Power,
And Power again with a kill on Sasmi on garage.
What?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Hello?
know
Vanguard anti-cheat, can you hear me? Hello?
Not this way, not like this. No. Deadly gets one though, but I don't think he's gonna be able to do any more damage than that.
We have got no chance of winning this round. This round is lost. It's gonna be a 6-4 coming up from X Gravity. They're looking pretty strong on the attack as of now. They're looking up to equalize the score, and DX going for the last kill. I mean, Power is just on another level. After getting the ace, he was pushing C long from an operator. Like, it shows everything. It clears everything that X Gravity is, you know, are on another level. They have a different level of confidence. They have been playing together for a really long time now, maybe a month or 2. Like, that's not a really long time, but it's like enough for them, as we can see.
Yes, and as we talk about that, Battler not doing quite the job that he's expected to. He's on 0 while his counterpart, Power, you can see he's on the top frag position for his team with 11 kills already with an ace, and XG Storm is going to go for the aggressive peek onto that ace shot area, will get punished by DX. And Power, as of now, he's proving to be powerful for his team. And Deadly, if he goes for a peek here, he is pretty much dead. And maybe he's not going to go for that peek. He's probably going to try and get some picks there. The flash comes in. He's going to blind a few, but they're going to fall back because they have the cover. And this round, it's pretty much already falling towards the side of XG. But Weird will be looking to do some damage there as Battler walks up there. Will not manage to hit the shot. Will fall back. There comes the molly, but will take down DX with a nice position, and it's going to be Deadly who takes Frost Stick as well. The shock dart coming from Terminator will finish off Battler, and that's going to be a 3v3. If you ask me, I mean, Team XG, X Gravity, they're still in the advantage. It's, especially having said that, it's an eco for the side of Yodha E-Sports. Power is gonna.
They have the big guns. X Gravity's got all the big guns they need.
Yep. But Sasmi, will he be able to get a kill with the small gun that he has? Now, mind his teammate is gonna help him with a bigger gun.
One enemy remaining.
Deadly coming up with the 3 frags in an eco round. It's a 2v1 suddenly. What happened?
Oh, what?
Did I miss something? Okay. I've been looking on the screen for so long, and it's 2v1 suddenly. It was a 4v5 in the advantage of X Gravity.
10 seconds left.
Yeah. It was a 4v5, but you could see in the C side, Battler went for that amazing kill, but Deadly also picked out
One enemy remaining.
And I don't think it was a good decision from the side of XG. Okay, that was the plan. It's not gonna help him get it down.
They lost. Okay.
Last
Yeah,
round.
it doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Deadly committed. Deadly is so deadly that he killed himself. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, deadly. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? Because it was an eco round for them. All he wanted to do was damage the economy of for the side of XG, and he wanted to take out Terminator. Like he didn't want him to go for the plant and get those extra credits, and that is what he was trying to do there. But unfortunately, he didn't have enough HP to go for the drop. He will go anywhere, and he's gonna lose his life to that. And Terminator, going for a nice lineup, is not going to spot anyone. And by the way, if you notice with that last round Marshall kill, finally Badler will put up a kill on the board. Maybe this will be an opening for him. He's got that operator in his hand, glory gun, I would like to call, especially for jet mains. So let's see if we can pull out something insane over in this round. And as of now, it looks like it's his time to shine. As you can see, Team XG, they are going for that A push, just as we talk about that. And there's not going to be anyone pushing towards the long area. Well, on the other hand, it looks like it was a fake. Except for DX, the rest of his teammates are gonna move towards the C side. While you can see Frostic with a nice lurk into that B area. Probably gonna take out Rio off guard. Yes, he's gonna take out Rio off guard, but Omen, he's waiting for him. Yes, Deadly almost missing that shot, but will manage to take out Frostic. Blind comes in. But Terminator with a good spray, I will take him down. It's gonna be a 3v4 in the advantage of XG. The last round of the first half. XG looking strong to take that out to finish off this first half in a disadvantage, but still not that big. With a disadvantage of like 7-5, just 2 down. They can go make that comeback happen. As we talk about that, Badler will get taken down. It's gonna be all up to Storm to clutch this up. It looks like it's gonna be really impossible from here. Having said that, it's gonna be 3 people from the side of XG who are playing onto that post plant situation.
Yes, it's gonna be DX to take out the last man of Weird and put up a 5th round on the side of X Gravity. It was a really nice half after being 6-2 down, according to me. What do you think, Deploy?
Yeah, obviously they almost made that comeback happen. They managed to like pull up. You can see they were in 6-2, right? They gave 1 round to the side of
mini comeback. That's what you call it. Mini comeback.
I like to call it mini comeback because the big comeback is usually something that you make like you down by a lot of rounds.
You win the match in the big comeback. Yeah, I know.
And you can make the comeback happen and you can pull out that victory. That's gonna be a comeback, but in the first half you can't call it a victory. But mini comeback coming from the side of XG. But still, it's gonna be a 2-round lead in the side of Yodha E-Sports. So over here at this point, I think Team XG, they are gonna be really desperate to win this pistol round. If they don't win this pistol round, it's all gonna be 9-5 in the advantage of Yodha E-Sports, which is not a good score if they imagine to go for that comeback in the second half. And a nice lineup coming from the side of Rio is gonna spot no one. A really interesting lineup. Oh my god, I need to learn that. And
yeah, that was a really nerdy SOA lineup.
Yes, I totally agree, and it's gonna be a plan coming down without any trouble. So XG are gonna leave the site away for a retake.
Yes, it's gonna be a 5v5 retake, very smooth, no one losing any HP. Everyone is on full HP, and Frostic is crawling up on backside, okay? And he's not expecting, okay, he gets 1, he gets 2, and gets traded out at the end. It's a 3v3 suddenly. And power coming in very fast on C-Long. I guess Rio heard him. Sasmi coming up with 2 and securing the 8th round for they won the pistol. It's gonna be 9-5. Everyone knows it. Alright.
It's gonna be
and Weird is gonna be on the
yeah, it's gonna be a 9-5, but it's gonna be really interesting to see what Team XG decide to do here, because they can go for that force buy. But if they go for the force buy and lose, I would say this map is pretty much over, which is not something they are looking for. A 4-round lead, obviously it's not like impossible to come back from that. They did a similar thing in the first half. Maybe that is what they are trying to do here as well. And you can see it's gonna be all up to Frostic to hold on to that long position. And also he has a shot in his hand. He should be able to get 1 there. Yes, he's gonna get 2. What just happened there? He's gonna take out 2, and suddenly it's gonna be 4v3 in the advantage of Team XG. Team XG, the remaining members of Team XG are coming for the backstab, except for the Omen. Suicide is gonna be sitting into the smoke.
Spike planted.
Gonna try and take someone off guard, but Deadly is ready for him sitting on that logs and will take him down. The backstab coming from the side of XG suddenly cancelled. Maybe they got spotted out by Cypher, and they're gonna move towards the garage area and trying to make something happen here for them. This eco round, Pava will manage to get 1. This round going in the favor of Team Yodha E-Sports, just like we expected. It's a 9-5, but Having said that, this was an eco round for the side of XG.
That was a
They
really
only
good
bought
eco
a-
if you ask me.
They only bought a couple of shorties for themselves. They could put up so much value with that. I'm impressed. Totally. And
I mean,
this game is going to be
Frostic
a hell of
got
a game
2
to
on
watch.
C long. That was crazy from
Yep.
Frostic, you know. Like
Actually,
he got
I wasn't
2
expecting
headshots.
that. I mean, Bad Love and Sassy, they were on full shield. I don't know how he managed to get both with just one bullet. I mean, one shot with that shotty. That's really
That gun
powerful.
is just broken, man. It costs 150, you know, whatever the currency of Valorant is. I might call it rupees because I'm an Indian.
Yep.
It costs 150 rupees and it damaged so much, like almost 10,000. Killed 2 people with full armors. Okay, that was a really good value for an eco. And as we can see, it's a buy round from, it's a bonus round from Weird and a buy round from X Gravity coming up. And Power LFT, you know, scared of the trip, not crossing the trip, just holding the
Spike
trip
planted.
in case someone might come and check, but no one's gonna be there. Terminator getting a kill on Bad Love, Frosty getting a kill on Rio, and instantly getting
enemy
traded out.
remaining.
Power LFT is gonna finally go in for that backstab, and it's gonna be deadly. The only member surviving for Weird, and he's gonna get flashed and gonna get killed at the end. And it was a really good B execute from X Gravity. They've been hitting B for like 3 times in a row, maybe.
Yep. 3 times in a row, and I would say this second half is pretty predictable. It's just going in the way that we are predicting, just like that. And not something unordinary from both the teams. And Bad Love still on that 1 kill that he got with that Marshall in the
On
first
DX,
half.
exactly, yeah.
Yep,
On C
and
long, I
they are
remember.
still struggling, and they're going to be on that eco. I don't know why, because last round was supposed to be a bonus round for them, but instead they're going to be on that sheriff buys from their side. They don't want to throw away the game. They have some rounds to work with, and that is exactly what they're going to try and do here. And while on the other hand, you can see Team XG going for that forced buy, I mean a full buy, obviously, and they still have a little bit of money left so that they can go for the buy in the next round. Weird Sasmi is going to be going aggressive towards that shower area with the help of the Sova Owl drone. And XG Terminator is going to take out Bad Love. Bad Love falling early apart in this game. So it's going to be really, it's really affecting the side of Weird Esports. Even though they are in the lead, if Bad Love was able to put up a few kills on the board, it would be really helpful for them at this spot. And as we talk
Really
about
good
that,
headshot.
Sasmi will take out DX. On the other hand, Deadly is going to take out Power LFT. Sasmi trying to kill out the Cypher, and he's gonna fall back. He's gonna try to live another day to take another fight. So it's all up to the Sova, Cypher, and Sasmi, the Phoenix, to clutch this round up for themselves. And Rio now will pick up the Phantom. He has a gun in his hand, and roll up, take it away.
Yes, and it's suddenly a 3v3 as we saw Terminator taking the pick on Bad Love, and he fell back and he came A long. And it's gonna be an A take, and there's no one from Weird on A. There's Sova. Rio is AFK? No, he's moving. Okay. He was sitting on CD spawn, I thought he's AFK. And 2 guys coming up from Weird. Okay, Suicide is gonna take down Sasmi's ultimate, which is the run it back. And it's gonna be probably a 3v3 retake with the God Recon coming in. That's what you call it, the God Recon, because it reveals the whole site, including the under heaven.
Shock dart.
It's not gonna take Rio down.
Oh,
Okay,
this round is
that's
played
good.
really cleverly by Weird. You can see what they're trying to do there. And Rio is going to be able to pick up that. If you notice properly, if you notice exactly what Sasmi did there, is he let the backstab come in through, right? He let the backstab come in from the side of Power. He let him walk towards the long area because he knew he didn't have a better gun. And after that, he walked out from the shot, and it was a 3 kill literally. Power was caught off guard. He wouldn't expect, right? Literally what Sasmi did there was he was backstabbing the guy who was trying to backstab. And,
Exactly, and that was a really 5-head play coming in from
Yep,
Sasmi.
I totally agree. And having said that, Terminator was really low on HP. I was really nervous that the shock dart from Rio was gonna hit him and it's gonna take him down, but it didn't. He lived, but anyway, it's gonna be a round for Weird Esports. Eco round from the side of Weird Esports. Paid them off. First turning point in the second half. XD now they're gonna be on an eco again. The Badlow is gonna take out his second kill finally, but will get taken out by Power LFT. Will get the trade comes back and forth, and Power is looking to get some more with his Blade Storm, and he has to make it happen here if they want to damage the economy of Weird Esports. It's Sasmi who's gonna be all alone in that B side, while the rest of his teammates are probably going for a C push. And Sasmi yet again, you can see this guy. I mean, he's a duelist. Obviously, he has a better aim. But I don't know what to say, man. This guy's positioning is just too amazing. He just keeps outplaying his opponents again and again and again. You can see like he has already got a 3k, but he didn't even get damaged like a little bit because obviously his positioning is like so good.
He just used his one molly that's free, like, you know. He's not gonna be buying anything for the next round. He's gonna carry everything to the next round, and he got a 3k as well. So
Yep.
that's a very good round coming in from the Phoenix of Weird. That is gonna be Sasmi.
Agreed.
And probably he's gonna go for that A-long orb, and he's gonna kill someone, and maybe, you know, it's gonna be a push, as we can see everyone stacking up on
Yeah.
outside A lobby.
And roll up, if you if you watched the semifinals yesterday, Bad Love was like really popping off. While on the other hand,
it's such a bad day for him.
Yeah,
It's a
but
bad day for
Sasmi
him.
was struggling yesterday, literally. We were like, oh man, Sasmi, you're having a really bad day. He was just playing like Bad Love. He was like at 2 kills, 3 kills, especially in the map of Haven. But we are seeing something similar today. Sasmi is stepping up for his team, so it's really good for Yodha E-Sports. Like, they are not dependent on one player. If one doesn't step up, that's going to be
Spike
another coming in for
down.
them. But this round is totally looking in the favor of Team XZ, and it's all up to Bad Love and Rio to clutch this up for their team.
Last player
And with that,
standing.
the dream of clutch is gonna come to an end, and it's gonna be Frosty who's not gonna be having any trouble in taking Bad Love there. Bad Love missing a lot of operator jobs. Will take down Frosty with this. Okay, he's gonna go on to that ult. I don't know how good of a decision that was, but hoping to get.
But
some
he's
kills
never
there.
gonna expect power from that backstab.
Yep.
Yes. and he's
Power
gonna
with a
get taken
powerful
down.
backstab. Will take down Bad
Okay.
Love, and it's gonna be round number 7 on the board for the side of XG.
That was a really good round from XG, as they didn't have any money, so like they now have some money to go up with that operator, and Power is gonna, I guess he take that up from Bad Love, if I'm not wrong.
Yep, he did. And I mean, yes, Bad Love is not playing today, but I'm really impressed by the way Sasmi has been performing today. Especially having said that, he couldn't step up on the semi-finals yesterday, and after that awful day, he's like he's like changing his mind completely and coming into the finals today. He has been a totally different player, if you ask me.
Yes,
And
this
with that, Power is gonna take on to that entry frag onto Bad Love. Bad Love yet again, his bad luck goes on. Will taken down by Power with that operator. And the hot pick comes in from Rio. Will get tagged a little bit. He's gonna fall back, and looks like the storm of Yodha E-Sports is gonna hit the site of A very soon. And they are setting up for that, and I think the call for rotation has also come in, so it's gonna be a really hard take. Especially having said that, it's gonna be a 4v5. Still in the favor of Team XG. There comes the ult. This ult could be really crucial for Sasmi. Sasmi gets one, just like I talk about that. He's gonna equal the man called Weird Rio. On the other hand, is gonna take out Frosty, goes onto that under heaven position. And with that, suddenly a round which was looking in the favor of Team XG is in the favor of Team Weird now. And Weird Storm is gonna take out DX, while on the other hand, Terminator and Power managing to pick 2. Storm will even the man card. This round is going back and forth again and again. It's a 2v2. And take it away, roll up.
it was a 4v5 in the start, and it's suddenly a 2v2. Terminator getting those picks, Rio getting those picks, you know, Sova stepping up for the team when they need it, and you know, Sasmi coming up with a blaze wall. That's a really weird blaze wall, I guess.
Player standing.
It's to block. Okay, he managed to find Deadly. DX going
Oh
for the
my
second pick, but he's not
God.
gonna get it. Storm is gonna shut him down, and it's a match point for Weird Esports.
Match
X Gravity is in a very tough situation as of now. They don't have a buy. Suicide going up with a half shield. Terminator, you know, bought every ability. Is still a 100 rupees short for that Vandal or Phantom, whichever he desires. What do you prefer deployed in that case?
I
Like,
mean,
if
in
you
that
wanted to
case,
buy a Phantom or a
obviously,
Vandal.
you can go for a Bulldog if you're a good rifle player. Otherwise, if your aim is like insane, just like we see Deadly and Sasmi popping off for them. Or on the other hand, Power also is popping. Like, if you have an aim like them, you can probably go for that. You can probably go for that Guardian buy, which is like really effective. But as of now, they're gonna be on to that 2 Bulldogs and 1 Spectre. They're on a really broken buy.
Broken buy, yes.
So in terms of logicality, if you ask me, this should be an easy round for the side of Weird Esports, but Suicide is gonna bring that fight back up by taking out Bad Love. But Deadly, you know, the really good position. He's already in sight. I don't know if DX realizes that they're already taking the site of C, but DX is gonna check on to that. He's gonna hold on to that garage position, and we can easily see that XZ, they have no idea that the C site has been taken, and now they know the plan goes down,
Spike
so they're gonna come
planted.
for the backstab. And Sasmi looking onto that wrong position will get taken out easily by DX, and with that it's gonna be 4v3 the advantage of Team X Gravity. X-Gravity, they need to win this round in case they have any chance of like going for that comeback. But Storm has already started denying that a really bad omen coming from the side of Suicide. I don't think he realized that Storm was holding on to that angle. HSC Deadly going for some insane. The last 2 rounds has been too dramatic, and it's all up to Storm to clutch this up, and he's gonna
He's
miss all
sticking
his
under the
plays.
smoke. Okay, he stuck half.
Oh, this is interesting. Oh, he's gonna miss his. Oh, what a
Oh
clutch!
my god, that was a whiff, I would say.
This
He got
last
really
2
unlucky
rounds-
because of the cage. You know, that was really unlucky for power.
These last 2 rounds were super dramatic, like the back and forth straight. Suddenly a 2v4 turning into a 2v2, a 1v1. I don't know what was happening. You could see all the players like they performed really well. You can see one player of Weird Esports stopping it, and then comes player of XG, then a player of Weird Esports, then XG. You can see all the players, they were doing their job exceptionally well, but except for Bad Love, who hasn't stepped up really well. But I would say he has got the entry for his team where they really needed him, but it doesn't even matter, right? Deadly and Sasmi, they stepped up for their team, and you can see Deadly how well he was playing onto that role, especially having said that he was an omen. And Sasmi, after a day like he had in the semifinals, I would say he has really upped his game, and this is like really like 10 times better what he was able to put yesterday. What do you think, Roll Up?
I think they switched roles. Sasmi was like, yesterday wasn't my day. Okay, today is gonna be mine. So, you know, Bad Love, maybe you can take the day off. You know what I mean? I guess Bad Love is not playing from his account. I guess it's someone else.
Yep, and I don't know, bro. Like yesterday, like Sasmi was
I'm just
having
kidding.
a
I'm just
really.
kidding.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm saying that yesterday, like Sasmi was having a really bad day, and Bad Love managed to do the job. And today you can see like Bad Love is having a bad day, but it's like his teammates are stepping up for them. You know, that's the quality of a good team, right? Exceptionally, I mean, if you ask me, exceptionally, this is like one of the best teams in the teams in this we've had in this tournament. Like in the first, from the round of 64 towards the round of 16, they were playing really aggressive against their opponent. They were super aggressive, and which really proved to be like really helpful for them. They managed their way all up to the semifinals, and after that they really had an amazing performance against FS Esports, managing to put themselves in this finals today. So it's going to be really interesting to see how these guys pull up, and let's see what happens. What do you think, Roll Up?
I think that was a really good match by Weird, as they won and they did everything right. Even after one of Weird's player, that's gonna be Bad Love, didn't step up, but you know, the rest of the team got his back, and you know, that was a really good job from
Yep.
Weird, if you ask me.
Now,
And
if you
actually,
ask
it was
me,
a very good fight. If I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, actually they give a really good fight, but I would say that map was really stolen away from them by Sasmi and Dudley, and in the next map they wouldn't want that to happen, right? But even though this was a win for Team Weird Esports, I would say Bad Love is going to be really angry. So it's going to be interesting to see how he's going to play up in the next map. And also XG, they need to win the next match that's coming up ahead, because if they lose the next map, it's going to be really hard for them to come back from there, because don't forget, this is a best of 5. One of the teams need to win 3 maps to put themselves across that winning line. So let's see what happens here. So it's me deployed. With me it's going to be Roll Up. We are going to take a 2 seconds break, and we are going to be back with that map number 2. So don't go anywhere. It's not going to be long. The players have already joined the lobby. The match is going to start, but technically we are asked to take a break, so we are going to take a break, and we will be back in a couple of seconds. Peace.
Be right back.
Yeah. MD, JPB, it's only right, baby. Yeah, why you mad? I got a bad bro. Name hot in these streets, no Tabasco. But I'm so stubbed, that's a fact, yo. And if you think I'm frontin', you can run it back, yo. Go on, run it back. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. You know. I said, damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah, let's go. Look. I told Shorty drop it for a real one. Yeah. Go ahead and pop it, let me feel some. Do it for the boy with a bag now. Movie star money making everybody act out. don't lie to these women. If I want them, then I tell them. Don't get fly for these women. I was born with these propellers. All my haters cannot beat me, so I call them acapellas. See, I'm only getting better. You only get jealous. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. You know, I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. MD. JPB. You already know, baby. Yeah. Yeah, I said, I already done it. Everything you wanna do, I already, you know that you know that yeah. I said, you know that yeah. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. MD, JPB. It's only right, baby. Yeah, why you mad? I got a bag, bro. Name hot in these streets, no Tabasco. But I'm so stubbed, that's a fact, yo. And if you think I'm frontin', you can run it back, yo. Go on, run it back. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. You know. I said, damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah, let's go. Look. I told Shorty drop it for a real one. Yeah. Go ahead and pop it, let me feel some. Do it for the boy with a bag now. Movie star money making everybody act out. I don't lie to these women. If I want them, then I tell them. Don't get fly for these women. I was born with these propellers. All my haters cannot beat me, so I call them acapellas. See, I'm only getting better. You only get jealous. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. You know, I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. MD. JPB. You already know, baby. Yeah. I said, I already done it. Everything you wanna do, I already, you know that you know that yeah. I said, you know that yeah. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. MD, JPB. It's only right, baby. Yeah, why you mad? I got a bag, bro. Name hot in these streets, no Tabasco. But I'm so stubbed, that's a fact, yo. And if you think I'm frontin', you can run it back, yo. Go on, run it back. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. You know. I said, damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah, let's go. Look. I told Shorty drop it for a real one. Yeah. Go ahead and pop it, let me feel some. Do it for the boy with a bag now. Movie star money making everybody act out. I don't lie to these women. If I want them, then I tell them. Don't get fly for these women. I was born with these propellers. All my haters cannot beat me, so I call them acapellas. See, I'm only getting better. You only get jealous. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. You know, I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. MD. JPB. You already know, baby. Yeah. I said, I already done it. right, baby. Yeah, why you mad? I got a bag, bro. Name hot in these streets, no Tabasco. But I'm so stubbed, that's a fact, yo. And if you think I'm frontin', you can run it back, yo. Go on, run it back. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. You know. I said, damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah, let's go. Look. I told Shorty drop it for a real one. Yeah. Go ahead and pop it, let me feel some. Do it for the boy with a bag now. Movie star money making everybody act out. I don't lie to these women, if I want them then I tell them. Don't get fly for these women, I was born with these propellers. All my haters cannot beat me, so I call them acapellas. See, I'm only getting better, you only get jealous. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. You know, I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. MD. JPB. You already know, baby. Yeah. Yeah, I said, I already done it. Everything you wanna do, I already, you know that you know that yeah. I said, you know that yeah. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. MD, JPB. It's only right, baby. Yeah, why you mad? I got a bag, bro. Name hot in these streets, no Tabasco. But I'm so stubbed, that's a fact, yo. And if you think I'm frontin', you can run it back, yo. Go on, run it back. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. You know. I said, damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah, let's go. Look. I told Shorty drop it for a real one. Yeah. Go ahead and pop it, let me feel some. Do it for the boy with a bag now. Movie star money making everybody act out. I don't lie to these women, if I want them then I tell them. Don't get fly for these women, I was born with these propellers. All my haters cannot be.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Yodha Community Cup Season 2. We are in the grand finals today. It's me deployed with me, it's Roll Up, and we are casting this map. And it's gonna be between Gravity Esports and Weird Esports. Map number 1 taken pretty comfortably from the side of Weird Esports, and we are at map number 2 now. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how these guys play out. And map number 2, it's going to be Ascent. And I'm not a big fan of Ascent. We've got a lot of Ascent maps to cast in this game, but unfortunately this will be a best of 5, so we will get to see almost all the maps except for one map that has been banned. So this map number 2, this time the sides are going to change. It's going to be Weird Esports onto that attacker side, and it's going to be XZ onto that defense side. So it's really going to be interesting. So it's a map pick of Weird Esports. So let's see how these teams play out. And without any delay, I mean, the players are ready, the game has already started, so let's switch to the map screen. Roll Up, do you have any predictions for this map?
This as we talk about the map Ascent, let's forget about the team, let's talk about the map. Ascent is the most tactical map, so I guess it's gonna be a tough fight, because as we have seen the previous matches, Weird and XG both have been really dominating this current map, and let's see what both teams have to put up on the table.
Yeah, well said. And ladies and gentlemen, let's switch up to the game. And there we go. There comes the map. I mean, there comes the agent select. And already you can see a Killjoy lock, which is like a default agent if you ask me for the map of Ascent. And Storm, on the other hand, he's going to be onto that Killjoy role. He did pretty well onto that Cypher role in the map of Haven. Now he's going to pick on yet another Sentinel. That's going to be Killjoy. And Bad Love and Power, I don't think they are going to change anything on their side. They're going to be sticking onto that Jet. While on the other side, Sasmi, who was playing Phoenix, is going to be switched to that Omen role. That's a really big change on their side. While on the other side, you can see yet again DX, who was on that Phoenix role, he's going to be onto that Sova, and apart from that, Terminator, he's going to be playing that
Choose your
Reyna. This is
agent.
going to be really interesting to watch, and Rio, he's going to stick on to his own role. And Deadly, on the other hand, who was on that Smoke agent, now he's going to be playing Raze. So this is going to be really interesting. The difference from both the teams is going to be that Suicide is going to be playing onto that Astra role, while on the other hand, Sasmi is having that Omen. So Sasmi has a little bit of room to go ahead and make some plays, so it's going to be real advantages. So with this agent picks, do you have any predictions? Roll up.
This is, I guess, this is not anything new from any of the sides. Like they're going for a default like. These agents have been played by these players in previous matches as well, so they are not gonna switch up to any new meta or new strat. It's gonna be double duelist setup, and let's see. Let's just hop into a match to see what happens.
Yep, and just like you said, I totally agree to that. And Team XG, they will be looking to win this map. Otherwise, if they, let's say, if they lose this map, after that the comeback is not impossible, right? They can make a comeback happen. But if you look at that fact, when they go on to map number 3, they will be in tremendous pressure, because after that, if they lose this map, they get another chance. But if they lose the map number 3 after losing map number 2, that's pretty much it. That's game over for them. All this hard work and all this work that they put to get to this finals will be it will be mixed with that dust, I would say, without giving up a fight. But which Team XG will not be wanting that, and a little bit of an aggression shown from the side of Power is going to take down Storm, but he's going to be very low on HP. On the other side, Suicide is going to take out Bad Love. Rio on the other hand trading out Power, who was very low on HP. It's a 4v5, 4v3 now, in the advantage of Team XG, and Team XG looking strong in this retake. Maybe they can make this happen, and it's going to be a post plan situation coming from the in the favor of XG, obviously, in terms of man count. But the bomb has gone down. All Rio has to do is hold them from defusing the bomb. DX is going to take down Deadly on the other hand with this shock dart, and Team XG standing tall, just losing one man, Power, who was pushing aggressive towards the top mid area. Other than that, all of the remaining of the teammates looking really strong in this first round. Starting off really strong, maybe a comeback can happen here. Roll up. Okay, I think there has been a little bit of a technical issue from the side of roll up, so it's gonna be a buy coming from the side of Weird, just like expected, and it's gonna be XG. Oh my god, no, actually not expected, my bad. XG, they're gonna be going on to that buy, while on the other hand, you can see Yodha E-Sports, they're gonna force. Except for Deadly, I think, who is not gonna force, he's gonna be playing on this Classic. And apart from him, the rest of the team of Yodha E-Sports are going to be buying, which is probably going to take Team XG by surprise. That is what I'm hoping here. And now they're aware of that, and Terminator, never mind, it doesn't matter if they force or anything, he's going to take down Bad Love. But Deadly with that nice nade is going to take down the nade coming on from Deadly will take one. Deadly will get another, take out Power lefty as well, but Terminator will manage to get all. And Sasmi is fighting alone, and he's very low on HP at this moment. Sasmi will get taken down by Frosty with because he was behind him, and it shouldn't be that hard for him to take him down. And with that, it's going to be round number 2 on the board for the side of XG. The force buy from the side of Yodha E-Sports really not paying off them really that well. So let's see what happens here, and we can see roll up. Okay, I think there has been a little bit of an issue from the side of one of the casters, so it's okay. Let's see what happens here, and it's going to be really interesting to see how it's going to be. So with that being said, we are into round number 3, and it's still in the favor of Team XG, so let's see what happens here. And Deadly and Team Yodha E-Sports, they are going to be finally on that eco, which Team XG seems to be utilizing it. They go for the aggressive beam and push, gets Deadly, and Power LFT looking really aggressive, going to push Storm with that shot. Oh my god, with that Bucky will not manage to get him. Weird Storm on the other side. How did he get those 2 kills? That is illegal. And he will manage to get those 2 kills, while on the other hand, Bad Love will take down DX as well. So suddenly a eco round for the side of Yodha E-Sports, really working out for them. It's going to be 3v2 in their advantage, while Suicide is in defender spawn, and his teammate is gonna be onto that attacker spawn. It's like really iconic. I mean, I don't know how these
Spike
guys are gonna
planted.
coordinate and play. So let's see what happens.
Yes, and my technical issue is solved, and I'm back finally.
Welcome back. And this round roll up. This was.
I guess it's
Yeah.
I guess it's gonna be XG's round because they've been wrapping up. Like one player is from B main and one player is from
One enemy
CD, so they
remaining.
both know. Okay, Frosting coming up with a really good kill on Bad Love, and he's gonna charge onto the site. He's not gonna be afraid of anyone, and he knows that Rio is on boathouse, and he's gonna take him down. And a really good retake from Frosting with that 3K. Suicide was just running around. He didn't know what's happening. Frosting was like, "Bhai, अब मैं ले रहा हूँ fight. अब 3 किल है मेरे नाम पे. अब मैं जीताऊंगा bonus round."
And guys, अब देखते हैं क्या होता है यहाँ पे, क्योंकि टीम XG it was a buy round for them, while on the other hand वो round it was an eco round for the side of Weird Esports, and उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा 2-3 kills निकाला है, तो वो थोड़ा सा economy XG के economy पे damage पड़ेगा वो. So let's see what happens here. So Weird, yet again they are going to be going on to that fourth buy after that eco round, and while on the other side you can see Power is going to be onto that operator, which is really interesting to see because he has been really effective in the map of Haven with this operator. Can he do something similar here? We have to wait and see, and it's going to be Weird Storm who's looking like a prey to Power's operator, and he's going to place that turret. It's going to help him to spot if they go for an operator pick, but never mind, Power is going to take down Storm, and it's a bad level trade his teammate, and it's going to be a 4v4 in nobody's favor yet. Roll up, take it away. And okay, I think yet again another issue from the side of Roll Up, and unfortunately, are you there?
Spike
Okay, Roll Up
down
is back
mid.
there.
Yes, I'm there. There's this Discord is just crazy. As we can see, Power and Bad Love. Okay, Bad Love is gonna take down Power on a shot, and it's a 2v3 situation, and Bad Love is on a really low HP. DX trying to find that kill on Bad Love is gonna push a shot very aggressively, but he's not expecting the operator from Bad Love. That was a really good shot, and he's gonna charge up on the side, but they're not expecting Suicide. Oh, Bad Love spotting Suicide under Heaven, and Suicide is gonna take down Deadly. It's a 2v1 situation, and it's down to a 1v1 situation. Killjoy coming up on a shot.
30
Bad
seconds
Love,
left.
he knows someone is around. He's just scoping in on a shot, fake planting to bait out that peak, and probably knows that Bad Love has an operator, so he's not gonna pick until the spike gets planted, and he misses a shot, and Frostic takes down Bad Love and deployed. भाई ये लोग इतना regret करने वाले ना पिस्टल राउंड हारने के बाद जो force किया है इन्होंने.
Yep.
Never mind, it's a 4-0 from the side of XG. XG is gonna be on the advantage, and it's really looking good for XG if you ask me. What do you think?
And actually they are looking strong, they are making that comeback happen, and probably they are looking to even out the map score. अब देखते हैं on the side of Weird Esports, वो लोग अभी eco पे जाएंगे, and Bad Love is gonna be onto that Blade Storm, so it's gonna be really interesting to see how Bad Love utilizes that Blade Storm. And we saw how Bad Love was having a really bad map, the map of Haven, but now you can see he's literally the top fragger for his team, and we are already 4 rounds into the game. And having said that, Deeks is gonna take down Bad Love just like that. And Terminator going for that A-shot push with his ult. This could be fatal when the smoke goes off, because don't forget it's also an eco round for the side of Weird Esports. And Terminator will take down Storm, is gonna dismiss, and he's gonna fall back to safety. And Roll Up, take it away.
Yes, and it's suddenly a 3v5, and Sasmi coming up with a great one tap on Power, and he's gonna take down DX as well, and he's gonna go for the gun, and he's gonna fall back. They're creeping up towards A-shot, but there's already Terminator on A-shot with his ult, and his ult gets charged up with a kill. That ult was just gonna get expired, and Deadly gave him the kill, and his ult got charged up again, and he just took down the whole team.
Yup, that was a really good play from the side of Terminator, but I would say Weird Esports, they did a pretty good job. Having said that, it was an eco round for them, and they managed to waste the ult of Terminator. They managed to get 3 picks there, so even though XG won that round, you could see they are not that strong in terms of their economy, except for Power, who's not gonna go for that gun buy, except he's gonna go otherwise he's gonna be going on to that shotgun buy, shorty buy, because he's gonna be onto that Blade Storm. So let's see if we can make something happen out of this. But I think he has been spotted by the turret, so Weird, they know for a fact that the B main has been pushed. They're gonna try to take him down, and Rio will take him down, but the trade comes in from the side of Terminator, but he's not looking good in terms of HP as well, and Storm will be taken down, but it's gonna be Rio who's gonna be living on a very low HP to fight another day. And Weird Esports, so far, I would say this is a buy round. They need to win this. If they lose this, they're gonna regret that, because it's gonna be a 6-0 advantage. As I talk about that, Deadly, what was that nasty shot? And with that nasty headshot, he's gonna take down Terminator and put his team on a man advantage. And there comes the ult from the side of Sassy. They have the site now. The plant goes down. It's gonna be a 3v4 retake. The advantage of Weird Esports, and Deadly goes for that showstopper. Will manage to get Frostic. It's gonna be a 4v2 in their advantage, and this round pretty much looks sealed and done for Weird Esports. And bad. Oh my god, what is happening here? Okay, Deadly gets another. Can he get that 4k? The DX is gonna be the last guy standing onto the holding position. Holding onto that CT position. And so let's see. Operator from the side of Bad Love is not gonna get him. And it's gonna be DX who's still surviving to that. Will get taken down by Deadly, and Deadly with a deadly 4k. We saw him. We saw in the map of Haven how effective he was. Also, he got an ace. Having said that, he was playing Omen, but now he's gonna be onto that duelist role, which is going to be really interesting and which is going to be really crucial for his team.
Yes, and with this being said, there's the first round on the board from the side of Weird Esports, and Deadly coming up with a deadly 4k to stand up for his team and get his team on the board. He's not gonna lose, or maybe he's gonna win by giving a very big fight. We don't know, and he's probably gonna push mid bottom. Okay, Deadly going in with that aggressive peaks on A shot, but no one's gonna be on A shot. His boom bot is creeping up towards market, so he knows no one is on Pizza, as his boom bot didn't get triggered. So he's gonna be camping in the smoke and waiting for the smoke to get faded. He's not gonna spot anyone. And maybe he's not expecting Terminator on that angle. If he peeks, he's gonna die. And XG losing a player. It's a 4v5 situation in the advantage of Weird Esports. Frostic holding under Heaven, and Rio is creeping up. Okay, turret spot him, and he's gonna get taken down. Bad Love missing that operator shot on the Frostic. Missing another operator shot on Frostic. He's gonna be very mad about that. He's gonna smoke off himself, maybe thinking that he might change his position, but he's not gonna change his position, and he's still peeking under Heaven. Deadly coming up with that kill on Power. Okay, so XG is not gonna get confused. Like, Bad Love is on A main and Deadly is killing our teammates on Pizza. Where are they exactly going? Finally, Bad Love connecting that shot on Frostic. What do you think? Who's gonna win this round?
This round looks sealed and done for the side of Weird Esports. Even though the whole team of Weird Esports, they were trying to go for that A push. The luck coming in from Deadly with that, aim that he has and that positioning he has, he was able to get those kills over there. And Sasmi also doing a really good job with his hold onto that, with his push onto that A side. And on the other side, you can see Bad Love finally getting that one pick, and Terminator is going to take down Bad Love. Bad Love is going to miss his shot, but I don't think this round is going to progress any much further, and Terminator will be looking to get more guys since they are already very weak on economy. And he's not going to go for that save. Maybe they are going for that save together as a team. Goes for that peek. Will manage to get one. Will not manage to get another. And it's going to be Storm who's going to finish off Terminator. And it's going to be round number 2 on the board for the side of Weird. And it's going to be a technical pause coming on from the side of Team X Gravity. And let's use this moment to thank our sponsors, without whom this huge Yodha Community Cup Season 2 would not have been possible at all. So I would like to thank Exit Lag, Pandey Electronics, Max, Britannia, and the owner of Yodha E-Sports himself, SahaGamerZ. So thank you SahaGamerZ, especially because he is the reason why this tournament has been conducted. He's the whole management behind it. So thank you for conducting such an amazing tournament, such an amazing production team, such an amazing casters all around, and all the admins who have been working really hard on conducting the matches and everything. So kudos to them. And having said that, now it's going to be a timeout coming from the side of XG. Because I think it was a technical timeout coming from them, because you could see Team Weird Esports, suddenly they look like creeping up. They've only won 2 rounds, just we talk about that roll up, but you can see they've only won 2 rounds, but the momentum, it seemed like it has already shifted to Weird Esports. What do you think?
Yes, and the 2 rounds that they have won, they didn't win it like 1v1 fights. They have like managed to keep 3 or 4 players alive while winning that rounds. That's why that's really important because to develop the economy from the side of Weird Esports, and we can see Power LFT has disconnected, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, Power LFT has disconnected, so it's going to be a technical pause coming on from the side of Team XG. So they just had a tactical pass, and now it's going to be a technical pause from their side, and Power should be back anytime. And as you can see, Valorant, the Riot, they are promoting the events inside the map. If you see, I've seen similar signboard in the map of Bind, and in the map of
Haven
Ascent,
as well.
yeah, in the map of Haven as well. So now you can see in the map of Ascent, it's really interesting to see from 10 to 19 September. It's gonna be happening in Berlin and everything. The Valorant Masters. I really like that. I mean, I've never seen other games like do something like that. I mean, at least not me. So I think this is a really clever idea. Whoever plays the game will see that, would want to know what's happening there. I mean, most of the players have the knowledge of what's happening in the pro scene, right? I mean, at least for most of us who are interested in that. But just imagine about a guy who's like just there. He was having a normal life. Just comes during the night time just to have some fun in the game, and he's gonna see this and he's gonna wonder like, what is this? And he might go and check it out. And I would say this is like a really good
Marketing strategy.
marketing strategy. I would really I really like to commend that. And marketing strategy, as we talk about that, it's all gonna bring more viewership to the tournaments, right? That is exactly what we want. We want the game to grow as much as we want the teams that are playing the game to grow as well, because the growth of the game is gonna keep it stabilized. It's gonna help them develop the game more and all that stuff. And as we talk about that, it looks like Power LFT has not yet reconnected, and the timeout is still on. So roll up. So far you've seen it's a score of 5-2, still an advantage of Weird Esports, but they've won 2 rounds 2 rounds consecutively, and already that has put Team XG into eco now. You will be seeing them going into economy as soon as Power comes back up. And you can see Team Weird Esports, they are looking really strong. I mean, not in terms of round, but in terms of economy and in terms of momentum. So what do you think? Who's gonna have the momentum carrying on forward after this timeout?
I guess after this timeout, Weird is definitely gonna have the momentum because it's gonna be an eco round coming up from the side of X Gravity. As we can see, they have a broken buy. Frostic already going up with that Sheriff. Power is gonna come back and go up with the Sheriff, or maybe save for the next round. So the next round, the very next round after the timeout is gonna be Weird's. I guess so. But let's see, miracles can happen.
Yup.
Single guy can hit an ace and grab his round for his team, just like Deadly did, just like Power did with that operator, if you remember.
Yeah, just like Power did. And as of now, Power, his team needs him to come back because they don't have much time there. The admins are only gonna allow him like 3 minutes, and after that they will have to start a 4v5 until Power comes back, which is going to be really unfortunate for them. Having said that, now they have the lead, but if Power is not gonna be there for the rest of the rounds, and the lead is gonna come back up, even though he's gonna probably connect up, I mean in the later part of the rounds, in the later part of the rounds in this game, right? But that would pull up the lead to like really short, and it's gonna be really hard for them to like stabilize from there. And Weird Esports, so far they won 2 consecutive rounds, and they are looking good in terms of economy, good in terms of momentum. And they also have an operator in the hands of Bad Love, and Deadly has been doing a really good job. Last map he was on Omen, and now completely different role. That's what I'm talking about. All the players of Weird Esports, I would call them like the versatile players, like you call most of the players that are flexible, right? We saw
Yes.
Deadly going on to that Omen role, and Sasmi was playing on to that Phoenix role. Both of them,
Phoenix.
they played really well. They did a really good job. But now they've completely switched their roles. Now it's going to be Sasmi onto that Omen role, while Deadly goes for that race pick. I mean, this is like really commendable. And not only them, but we've also seen Bad Love playing Sky, Bad Love playing other agents as well. We've seen Bad Love playing Astra and otherwise. So all the players of Weird Esports, they are pretty flexible, and not to take it away from the side of XG as well. Because in the last map, we also saw DX going on to that Phoenix role, and this time Terminator and DX, they've completely switched positions. So this is what I like about. This is why both these teams are in the finals today. They completely deserve it, and I hope that better teams wins today. So far, Weird Esports looking strong. They won the first map, and now in this map, it looks like a Team X Gravity's map. But for that, Power has to come back very soon because they're not gonna have a lot of time left in the clock, and admins might start the match any moment soon.
Yes, and the timeout is taking longer than expected. I guess Power is having a really bad internet issue, or maybe something up with the client or something like that. But we are gonna hope for the best for Power. Maybe he gets reconnected real quick, so we can see all the action that we are expecting and all the predictions. Let's see who's gonna be right, and let's see who's gonna step up for their team. Because as of now, we can see solo plays coming in, like the 5 out of 3 rounds that X Gravity has won. One player has stepped up to win one particular round. So
Yep.
that's really good, I must say. In a grand finale like this, that's a really good show to put up. And La Cruzca.
Yep, La Cruzca. It's a gelato. Gelato, if you know, the ice cream company, which is like very famous all around the world, but it is, especially if I'm right, it's from France.
It's an
if I'm
ice cream
right.
company, as
Yeah,
we
it's an
can
ice cream
see.
company, gelato. So that's what we are looking at right now. And ladies and gentlemen, just like Roll Up said, all the insane plays and all those big brain plays coming on from both the teams. I mean, come on, man. That is literally the reason why both these teams are playing in the grand finals, right? Both these teams obviously deserve it, and these are like the two best teams that took part in this whole tournament. And I wouldn't take anything away from them. Both the teams have been doing really good, but they have to keep proving themselves in this finals as well, and maybe make that win for their team as well. Because if they lose match, if they lose this match, it's all over. Like, that's the end of the road. Obviously, they're gonna get that second place, but after working so hard and after winning so many matches, after putting in so much effort, all the way up to this finals, after and then losing it, I don't think they would be. That is the result they would be hoping for. So both the teams are gonna give us a really good fight, and I think Power has reconnected, and not yet. So maybe they will have to start a 4v5, and if they start a 4v5, it's gonna be really really unfortunate for them. So Roll Up, let's just say Power's gonna connect back in like a couple of minutes, and the round's gonna start. It is an eco round for the side of XZ, so forget about this round. Who's gonna win the next round?
That's pretty difficult because the eco round's gonna decide how the X Gravity damages the economy of Weird, how well they are successful for damaging the economy of Weird. So maybe Weird is gonna be get a broken by after this eco round, and XG tries to capitalize on that thing. So it's like a 50-50. We never know who's gonna win the round.
Yep.
Let's see.
I totally agree, and I can't wait for this match to start up. And finally, after a long wait, fortunately for the side of Team XZ, Power is gonna reconnect, and we are waiting for the go from the side of Team XZ so that we can start the match. And Power is back. He is setting up a little bit, and yep, he is back, and now we are going to start. And there comes the R, and the timer is gonna get unpaused any moment soon. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the grand finale of Yodha Community Cup Season 2, sponsored by Exit Lag, Pandey Electronics, Britannia, Max, and the owner of Yodha E-Sports, SahaGamerZ. And we are in map number 2 of this grand finale, and the map number 1 was taken away by Weird Esports from the side of XG. And in map number 2, so far XG has been looking strong. They went for a 5-0 lead, but after that, Weird Esports, they have been slowly and steadily pulling it back up. They've got 2 rounds consecutively onto that board, which has pushed Team XG to an eco. So this is going to be interesting to see who wins this round. Terminator holding on to a really aggressive position towards that A side. Is going to take out Weird Rio just like I expected. The pull-in is not going to come on the right time, and with that, it's going to be a 5v4 man disadvantage for the side of Weird Esports. And the shock dart doesn't seem like it connected to the Killjoy. That's Storm holding on to that A position. He's going to be pretty comfortable. He's going to move on to that Wine Cellar position as well. And on the other hand, as we talk about this, Badlow is going to punish Power for that aggressive push along with Frostic. And both of them will get punished. Badlow is going to be on 40 HP. Another pick coming on from the side of Terminator, but the trade will come in.
One
and
enemy remaining.
already a 1v3, and Deadly, take it away.
And I'm not Deadly, I'm the Roll Up.
I mean Deadly gets taken out. And
Okay,
Roll Up,
Deadly
take it
gets
away.
taken away. from Suicide, and Suicide will be holding that market position. He's not gonna do anything. Killjoy putting up his turret just in case someone peeks. They're gonna get the info. They're gonna go for that plant, and it's looking like a pretty clean round unless Suicide manages to get some Vandal for himself. And if he gets it, okay, Suicide is disconnected.
Oh.
All right, I thought he's holding market.
He's back. He's back. He's back. Or
Oh, he's
not.
lagged out. Okay, he has
Okay,
probably has some keyboard issue or internet issue. I don't know.
Yeah, we can't see his ping on the scoreboard, which means he has disconnected. So
But the funny part is Storm and Bad Love doesn't know that he's disconnected.
yeah, will this affect the match? Will they be going for the save? I think they are pretty clever. They will be going for that save, and they are really wondering what happened because it was an eco round for the side of XG.
Yeah,
and
if
Suicide
Suicide
shouldn't be
was-
saving.
Yes, and Suicide was if he wasn't lagged out, he must have tried, to get that spike diffused for his team, but he's lagged out. So
Yep.
That's
And
really
XG
unfortunate.
Suicide is gonna get disconnected, and I think it's gonna be yet another technical pause from the side of XG, which is going to be a little annoying. But we have to do what we have to do, right? So we have to give them a chance. They have a timer. I mean, they have a pause which they can use. Obviously, the pauses are there to be used, and they're gonna use it, and they're gonna make sure that that their teammate comes back. And okay, so let's see what happens here. So roll up the predictions. I mean, you said that this round is going to be really I mean, this round is obviously going to be crucial for both the teams, because if Yodha E-Sports manage to break this round through, they're going to get the next round as well, because you can see Team XG, they are living on their teeth in terms of economy. So if they lose this round, they're going to be pushed back to an eco. Even after Suicide comes back, he's going to go for a Vandal or Phantom Buy, obviously. And if they lose this round, it's going to be really drastic for them. But let's say if Team X Gravity Esports manages to win this one, and they're going to be back onto the driving seat, I would say, because the momentum so far Yodha Esports have been capturing by winning 3 rounds in a row. It's all going to be taken away from them when Team X Gravity Esports, they put round number 6 onto that board.
Yes, exactly. And talking about the last round, they did manage to break the economy of Weird, as you can see here. Deadly, he has a gun, but he has like 250 rupees left for the next round's buy, and Sasmi as well, and Bad Love managed to save his operator, so he has a little bit of economy. But talking about the next round, it's a buy round for X Gravity, and they will be looking, kill as many opponents as they can. They're gonna play retake, or maybe they have a strat. Let's hope they have it, because this is it. If you can't perform here, you're gonna see we are taking away that prize from you, and it's a grand finale, and everything is on the line for both the teams.
And they're gonna regret it if they lose this map, and if they lose this match, especially having said that this is a grand finale. And as we talk about that, we have some people asking, where is Elika, who was supposed to cast today? I mean, she's coming. She's gonna be casting in map number 3, if I'm right. Am I right, Roll Up?
Yeah, she's gonna be here anytime soon.
And she's gonna start the casting for map number 3. But for now, you will have to manage with me deployed, and with me it's gonna be Roll Up. So for this whole map, you will be hearing to our annoying voice, and I'm really sorry about that.
Yes, we are really sorry. We are really sorry.
Yeah,
about
we
that.
can't do much about that, but hopefully, apart from that, maybe Team Weird and Team XC, they're not annoyed by our voice, obviously, because they're not gonna
Because
be
they can't
listening to
hear
our-
us. Yes.
they're not gonna be watching the stream. But if they do, I would say that this is going to be a really important round for the side of XC. They are okay. I think confirmation has come from the side of the admin. It's gonna be an unpause, sadly.
It's gonna be a
XG
4v5 round. Okay.
But XG are asking that. XG are saying that it's gonna be. I mean, their
Weird.
launching
Weird. On the
the
other
game.
hand, yes, Weird is Weird. The players of Weird are darlings. They are like, we can wait. We can wait for your player to get reconnected. We don't want to win
Yep.
it without any competition. Like,
Yeah.
Weird Esports showing the true sportsman spirit when
We saw
needed.
similar
I'm really proud of that.
sportsman- We saw similar sportsmanship shown in the semi-finals between Weird Esports and FS Esports as well. Weird
Yes.
Esports, they were having a really really bad. They were having a really bad issue with their internet and stuff. The players were getting disconnected again and again and again. And finally, there came a point where Weird Esports, they didn't have enough timeouts. to go and opt for. But on that time, FS Esports on the other hand, they used their own timeout for Weird Esports and help them out
Yes.
their players to come back, and that's really interesting. And as we talk about that, guys, yet again, I would like to call out our sponsors. Our sponsors are Exit Lag, Britannia, Max, and Britannia, Max, Pandey Electronics, and the owner of Yodha E-Sports, SahaGamerZ. So without them, this event wouldn't have been possible. And some people are asking, how did Britannia sponsor this? I mean, Britannia are a biscuit company. I mean, you need to eat Britannia to get that energy, right? The carbohydrates that you need, and you need that to play the game. Obviously, if not Britannia, then who's going to sponsor it? What do you think? And if you ask why Max sponsored it, because the gaming t-shirts, man. You're not gonna play naked when you play the game, right? So obviously,
Yes, that's
a little bit of a logic
that's about
coming there.
right.
And a little bit of logic coming there. And as we talk about that, we have to thank our sponsors, obviously, guys. Without them, this event wouldn't be possible. And I'm hoping that Suicide is gonna come back very soon, because I'm a little bit annoyed that they've taken a really long pause. This is not the first pause, by the way. They already took a pause because Power left the game, and now it's Suicide. So in terms of internet, they're not looking strong, but in terms of rounds, they are looking really strong.
Yes, in terms of round, X Gravity, as we can see, is on the lead because of the defensive nature of the map, maybe, or you can call it anything, you know. But X Gravity looking really strong. I mean, and Weird on the other hand, they could have, you know, if it was not Weird, if any other team, they would have just, you know, be like, yeah, maybe do it 4v5. We are already on a disadvantage. You know, they must have these conversation between them, like, you know, अरे उनका सामने वाला एक player disconnected है. We can start 4v5. We can give all the reasons, but Weird didn't do that.
That's
Weird showed some real good sportsmanship. They showed that, you know, there's a reason why they are in the grand finale. The humbleness, the everything is like good about Weird, except for the rounds. They are 2 rounds behind X Gravity.
Yep, 2 rounds behind, and they will be looking to catch that lead. And as we talk about that, was that Suicide who just walked up here? And yes, Suicide is back.
Oh my
guys.
God, Suicide is back.
Oh
Let's
my
go.
God, finally the timer has gone off, and it's going to be round number 9 on the go, and Weird Esports will be looking to equal out their rounds, while on the other hand, Team X Gravity, they would like to go back onto the driving seat, because Team Weird Esports, they managed to get 3 rounds in a row. That one thrifty round, and suddenly the whole momentum shifted to the favor of Weird Esports. And Team XG, they will be looking to break it, but in terms of economy, Team Weird Esports are looking really strong. Looks like an aggressive push from the side of XG. Again, they were punished literally in the previous round for their aggression, and it's going to be Deadly on the other hand, who's going to punish off Power Lefty for that aggressive peek from A shot with that operator, where he will punish him, and the drone is not going to spot anyone. Well, on the other hand, you can see Deadly and the woman who's going to walk up to the market position. Deadly here with the second kill for the round will take down Suicide, and they are moving towards the CT and roll up. Take it away.
Yes, and Terminator trying to equalize the man count for the team, but it's gonna be unsuccessful. Deadly coming up with the 3rd kill on Terminator. Okay, but he's not gonna expect DX on the CD position. I guess his boombot got triggered, or boombot got damaged to DX. How did DX get so low? Okay, okay, Deadly is gonna get a 4K, and he's gonna double sash straight into CD spawn to get that ace. That was a really good show shown by DX. I mean, that first A shot pick, then he walked up to market, got a pick on Suicide. Terminator killed Sasmi, and he traded off Sasmi. Okay, he's gonna go for the ace, but Frostic is gonna deny, and he's like, bro, मैं तो नहीं देने वाला kill. And Frostic,
Wait, he's not only going to deny, he has a chance of clutching this round. Literally.
oh my God, no one is on site.
Oh.
He's sticking, and Killer is going up with a swarm grenade, and Wallbang is gonna connect. And that was a really nice try from X Gravity. They managed to get 3 players down, but Weird just stole it away. That was a really good round.
It's really weird, right? Because we are not casting a sports match. I mean, if it's sports, we can call it sportsmanship. Maybe I think we should call it e-sportsmanship. What do you think?
E-sportsmanship. Yeah. That's a new word. That's a new word,
but I think it makes sense. So
Weird. Yeah, it makes sense. It totally makes sense.
Yep, Weird with a nice e-sportsmanship. I mean, that's really weird to say, but I think that's the right term, because this is e-sports and not sports. And as we talk about that, It's gonna be an eco round from the side of XZ, and Team Beard are already looking strong to equal out that round count. And the outcome sound from Devly will not catch up anyone, and it's gonna be a 3v5 in the advantage of Team Beard Esports. While on the other hand, Terminator, DX and Suicide, and just strike that out completely. Terminator is gonna be demolished, and DX on the other hand will take out Bad Love and is gonna take out Deadly as well. What is happening? DX suddenly going crazy. Gonna take that Vandal, and the really wrong timing for the smoke to go out, and Suicide will manage to get one with this classic as well. He's gonna be very low on HP, but let's see if we can get another kill. What do you think, Roller?
Yes, if Suicide manages to get one kill, it's gonna be a 1v1. But no, he's gonna get denied. Okay, he just jiggle P. He got scared. Rio is scared to take fights. I guess he doesn't have any idea about Suicide being so low. But Suicide is not gonna expect the angle from Sasmi. That's really a good angle on the top of Generator, and that Sasmi is gonna equalize the score for Weird Esports.
Yep.
And Weird looking already strong. Even the score is equalized. Look at Bad Love's money, man. He has 8,000. He's gonna drop Deadly.
And
But
they are
okay,
good.
he's not gonna drop Deadly.
Or maybe
But-
someone else dropped for him, but they are good to go.
They are good to go. They're economic. They're looking very strong. And there's another buy round coming up from
XG
X
as
Gravity and Power.
Don't forget, Roll-Up, if they lose this round, I think Team XG, they will be pushed to yet another eco except for Terminator.
Yes, if they lose this one and Weird manages to get this round, it's gonna be a 7-5 half, and Weird is gonna win this half.
Yep. In the recon,
And
coming
then-
on from the Weird Rio. He's not gonna spot anyone, unfortunately, because everyone is gonna fall back, and Frostic with a sneaky position, but will get spotted by the Omen ult, and Rio will utilize that and will be successfully taking out Frostic. But Terminator getting a big kill for the team, taking out the man of the team, Weird Esports. He's gonna take out Deadly, who's already on 17 kills. He's been a monster in this map. Obviously, he was really good in the map of Haven, just with Omen, and you can see Power LFT. I think this could actually happen just as I talk about that Bad Love with this nice operator shot onto Power, and we are sadly finishing things up by taking out Suicide. Round number 6 on the board for the side of Weird Esports, and in this round, I don't think this round is going to go in the favor of XG, because they're going to be on a little bit of a broken buy, but oh, never mind, they have enough money to go for this half shield buy, so they will be looking to equal out the rounds, while on the other hand, Team Weird Esports, they will be looking to get that lead while moving to that second half of defense.
Yes, and Power LFT, both of the buy rounds we saw that he went for an operator and couldn't step up for his team. That's really sad for a Jet in a defensive half, as we can expect Bad Love to not do the same, as he's looking already good on the attack side. He's double updraft on A side to spot anyone, but he's not gonna expect Power in such a close position. Power shutting down Bad Love, and putting his team into a man advantage. Is a 5v4 situation. Everyone is holding. Everyone, X Gravity and Weird, both are expecting each other to make some mistakes so they can equalize the score. But no one is gonna give anything to them. Deadly's nade coming in. Power is gonna go for another peek and is gonna get shut down instantly. Terminator coming up with a nice trade. DX droning aim in to find some more info. Terminator on his ult, going crazy, picking 2 guys, and then suddenly it's a 2v4, it's a 1v4. Terminator picking 3, he's gonna get more. He doesn't know that Lee's solo, they're still scared, they don't want to give anything away. They're still holding angles. Deadly, he knows that he's being held by the opposite team, and he's gonna pick and gonna get deleted instantly by DX. Terminator, that was really good round from him.
Switching sides.
3k, insane 3k. Just when his team needed him to step up, he stepped up, and he's looking really good with 17 kills.
Yep, I totally agree, but having said that, Weird Esports making that mini comeback, just as I like to say, they made it happen, right? From 5-0 to 6-6. I would say that was a fairy tale for the, kind of a fairy tale for the side of Weird Esports, but they played really well in the side of attack, but they need to capitalize it towards the second half as well if they imagine to take this map number 2. While on the other hand, XG, they have to win this map, otherwise they're going to be in tremendous pressure when they move on to map number 3 if they manage to lose this map. It's going to be really interesting to see how both these teams are going to play out. So far, it looks like it's going to be a B execute from the side of XG, never mind. 4 of the players of Team XG walking really fast towards the mid area, which they will be getting control of any moment soon. The door's gonna close, but Power LFT is gonna be really tagged from all the sides. He's on 12 HP. Is he gonna die to that shock dart? And yes,
Spike
exactly.
down mid.
What a hold coming out from the side of Yodha E-Sports. For a second, I
enemy
thought that,
remaining.
oh my god, Rio's going crazy. Rio's just hitting heads just in the switch position onto that market area, and I think it's gonna be a cleanup, but DX is gonna manage to get one. So it's not a flawless round, but I would say at beginning I thought like this is going to be an XG round because the way they took the mid control, right, it was really easy for them. And Yodha
Yes.
Esports, I think they really had a good reason behind that, and that exactly showed that up. Showed up on that screen. You can see 6-7 in the favor of Yodha Esports. Yodha Esports starting off really strong in the second half, and let's see what happens from here because it's gonna be an eco for the side of XG.
Exactly, and Deadly coming up with an interesting buy of Bakino. He's gonna sell it. Okay, the casters are getting trolled. Okay, last time I got trolled as well from Power. He bought a Vandal at the last second. Okay, never mind. X Gravity creeping up. Terminator coming up with a really good entry frag on A side. Okay.
This is big. This is really big. This round.
This is a really good round coming up from X Gravity. Yes, exactly. And they're gonna just recover the guns and fall back maybe, or they're gonna double fake. No, they're not gonna double fake. They're gonna go back from A to B from T spawn, and maybe they're double faking just as I thought. They gave the fake footstep rotation just for the opposite team to rotate, and they're gonna head back to A. Rio is droning for some info, and Terminator is gonna successfully dodge that drone, and he's gonna recon as well. Nobody's gonna break that recon, right? Yes, nobody's gonna break that recon. It's a double fake. They're going Rio aggressing.
Oh, no,
Terminator
that
Terminator was gonna get caught with his pants out, or as I say, knives out. Rio trading his teammate. That was a late trade coming up,
30
and
seconds
it's an 3v3.
One
Sasmi.
enemy
That's a really
remaining.
good crossfire from
Spike
Sasmi
down
and Rio,
A.
shutting down DX and LFT, and the spikes dropped already. Killjoy, that will be Frosty coming up with that A shot, and he's gonna get shut down from Storm. And it's an 8th round. That will be a force buy round from Yodha Esports, and it's gonna be a bonus from them right now.
Yep. And now they're gonna be on to that bonus, but I would say that round, for a second I thought that XG are gonna pull that up somehow onto their favor, but I would say Weird on the other hand, even after losing 2 people, they were really calm and steady, and they managed to take that round without having any casualties. And weirdly, I think it's gonna be an operator Bryce from the side of Bad Love, and Deadly is gonna be onto that Sheriff so that he can save money for the next round. And Bad Love is gonna be holding onto that mid position, and he's gonna be holding on to that operator as well. So as of now, Reina looks like she's gonna go for that A shot push. He's gonna meet Deadly anytime soon, but Deadly looking into that wrong position, he's gonna fall back as well. And it's all up to Sasmi, who's holding on to that angle to clear up Terminator over there. And Sasmi, can he get that kill? Let's wait and watch. And Terminator is gonna walk up all the way. Almost he's inside the trees, and he is already inside trees. And on the other hand, his teammates, you can see they are also coming for that mid push, and the blind comes in from Weird. Sasmi on the right time. I would say the really good read coming on from Sasmi will take out Terminator. And on the other hand, Suicide is gonna take out Storm, and that's gonna even out the man count. And Suicide will get deleted by Rio, just as I talked about his good gameplay, and he's gonna get taken down. And Deadly on the other hand is gonna take on Power LFT
One
as well.
enemy
So
remaining.
this round already sealed
Spike down A.
towards the side of Yodha Esports. As you can see, Sasmi also takes down another kill. That's gonna be Sasmi who's gonna finish it off with 3k in this round. He's gonna finish off Frostic. And Sasmi and Deadly, they are carrying on their form that they had in Haven to this map of Ascent. What do you think?
Yes, and Weird looking really good in terms of economy, and Rio still on that Spectre. It's a double bonus coming in from Weird, and it's a timeout coming in from X Gravity. TX is gonna go for that timeout, I guess. They are having a communication issue maybe because it's the attacking side, and all your communication issues come up. You come to know that there's a communication issue when you start losing attacking rounds, because attacking half is the most important one in this map and in different maps as well. But most importantly, as we spoke earlier about this map, when you asked me, this is a very tactical map, and the attacking side of this map, you need to be very good with the communication and with all the ability usage to capitalize on that pushes from A side or B side or wherever you're planning to push. You need to have a really good team for that, and maybe there are there's some issue between the players, like call
Yep.
outs and
A
stuff like
little
that.
bit
Maybe
of
they are
maybe
discussing about the
communication
game.
issue, and especially while we are on the attack, the communication should be on point if they imagine to get those rounds onto the board. And that's gonna end up the timeout, and with that it's gonna be a eco round coming on from the side of XG, while Weird Esports, they're gonna be onto that full buy. It shouldn't be it shouldn't be a hard round for the side of Weird Esports, saying that XG are gonna be on that eco, but nonetheless, so I mean, something and everything can go wrong here, but Bad Luck will get on to Frostic and will get, looks like, oh my god, a wrong time to go for that unscope, and he's gonna miss out power. Anyways, he's gonna go on for that aggressive big Bad Luck, suddenly going crazy, goes for the 3k.
remaining.
Bad Luck, hello. Oh, he's gonna go for a glory pick as well, but will manage to get Terminator with that right click with the classic. That's what I'm talking about. Bad Luck suddenly popping off, but yep, I obviously XG, X Gravity Esports, they went for a little bit of a buy, and hoping that they could get a couple of picks and maybe damage the economy of Weird Esports. But Bad Luck, a madman. Last map was really not good for him, and now he's like proving one of those important assets that his team needs, right? And making that comeback happen, and they have not led to that momentum down. Power LFT on the other hand, his Bad Luck's counterpart, hasn't been up to the mark, but now he's on that operator. Let's see if we can capitalize that. Roll up, take it away.
Yes, and it's gonna be a mid to B push if I'm not wrong, and Bad Luck is gonna shut the first player coming up, looking up on his eyesight. Oh my god, Bad Luck, going really crazy after what he did last round, and nobody's gonna trade him, as Power LFT tried to trade, but he died himself. That's really unfortunate. And Bad Luck coming up with another pick on Suicide. It's a disaster on mid. Everyone is picking one by one. I don't know what's happening, but they're gonna get shut down. If you pick, like, there's no sense, picking an operator one by one. What's happening? Hello?
Yep, but as we talk about picking one by one, they were really pressured from the side of A shot as well, because it's not only Bad Luck who was picking from the mid market area, but it was also Sasmi who was holding on to that A shot position. And if I'm not wrong, Frostic was watching to that A shot position just in case Sasmi peeks again, so that he can take him out. And really insane play from the side of Bad Luck. And I mean, roll up, if we talk about the stats and everything, we can already see it's like a crazy match already, because right, we could see Power was popping off in that first match, and Bad Luck was not so much, and now we can see Bad Luck popping up. On the other hand, Power is like, he's been silent, I would like to say, in the second half throughout. And Power going for that shotgun rush will get taken out, and it's gonna be DX who's gonna take out Deadly as well with his ult. It's gonna be a 4-4 man in terms of man count, and it's not gonna be in anyone's advantage, and the plant has not gone down yet. Bad Luck going for that ambitious peak, coming out of the nebula, will get taken down by Terminator. And Sasmi is coming on for that flank from A shot. He's gonna break onto that power door as well. And Terminator and his team, they are looking to steal this round, because they are not looking good in terms of rounds as well. And Frostic will manage to get Storm, and with that, this round looks like it's gonna be XG's round. Otherwise they do something terrible here, and it's all up to Sasmi and Rio to clutch this up. And Rio has a Odin in his hand, and Sasmi is gonna manage to take one, but will get traded out by Terminator. And Rio with literally no utility in his hand, and with an Odin and a Sheriff, looking to make this round happen, which is not the case, because he's not gonna have enough time to go for that diffuse. And with that, he's gonna be finished off as well. It's gonna be round number 7 on the board for the side of Team XG.
Yes, the XG, trying to make it happen, trying to make that comeback, trying to, close those 4 rounds gap. Like, it was a 5-round gap, as we all know. It was 6-11. And as talking about the first half ended with 6-6, and Weird won 5 rounds in a row. It's been the first round that X Gravity won in the second half, and they will be hoping to win this round as well. But Power is going to be on that shorty buy. That's an interesting buy if your team wins. That's an eco buy. I don't know, they might have some strat, but as we can all see, X Gravity, the whole team is stacked up on A. No one is coming from A shot. No one is going anywhere. They are just committing the side inside the smoke. Okay, there's a Killjoy ult coming in from Frostic, and he's gonna ult and watch the backstab. And as soon as there's few seconds left, Power LFT and Terminator, yes, there it comes. They're gonna push. They're not gonna check under heaven. Deadly gets detained, but no, Deadly's not the one to get detained. But Deadly's gonna get taken down at the end. Rio coming up with a really good trade from that Hunter's Fury. And Bad Love still peeking heaven. They are expecting Bad Love to peek heaven, but okay, Bad Love gets one and he gets traded out immediately. Power gets stacked through Sova Drone and he's gonna get spammed from Rio. That's a really good spam coming in. Terminator trading everyone.
One enemy
Terminator
remaining.
has managed to trade 2 of his teammates and his DX versus Rio, and Rio manages to take 4K with that
Rio and his
Odin.
Odin.
That's insane.
Match point.
That's
not
insane.
fair.
That's what I was talking about. But if you remember, that's what I was talking about in the pause when Power got disconnected. I had said that every round that each of the teams have won, it's because of one individual player in that current round. Just like Rio. That eco round, Bad Love won it with the 4K. Now Rio has won it with the 4K. Like Weird Esports, totally insane. Terminator, on the other hand, from X Gravity, is also insane. He traded 2 of his teammates. He managed to get, those equalizing score, but lost at the end.
Yep. And with that said, it's gonna be a match point on the board for the side of Weird Esports. Well, on the other hand, Team XG, a little bit of an weak buy, I would like to call it, and they are looking to make this comeback happen. Power LFT with a cheeky angle over here will take down Sasmi, who's trying to backstab, and that's, I would say, like a clever play, because Power LFT so far hasn't been doing much for his team in terms of the duelist role. Nothing to take away from him because he's been having a bad game, but that kill could be crucial. That kill could put them up the mark for this for getting that round number 8. On the other hand, Terminator will take out Bad Love after Bad Love whips all his knife, and Terminator will manage to get Deadly as well. 2 big kills for the side of Team X Gravity, and this round looking in the favor of Team X Gravity. If they want to make a comeback happen, they should start from here, and it's gonna be a 2v4 in the favor of X Gravity Esports, and Rio is gonna be looking onto that mid angle, checking if everything is clear. Probably they are going for that save. They have a lot of rounds to work
Last
with.
player
They don't
standing.
have to take any risk, but DX will take down Rio as I talk about that, and it's gonna be DX who's gonna go for that couple of kills towards the end, and I would say Terminator getting those 2 crucial kills of Bad Love and Deadly help them to get this round. What do you think, Rollup?
Yes, Terminator popping off again, and it's been 3 rounds in a row that Terminator has been really, playing well, and the economy is already developed from the time of from the side of XG. But even if they lose 1 round, they lose the map. So economy doesn't really matters here for the side of X Gravity. And on the other hand, if you see the economy of Weird, 2 people from that will be Sasmi and Deadly are going to go for that eco. So this round, like X Gravity has a higher chance of winning this round because there are only 3 guns in the opponent and they are having 5. And Bad Love taking down Power LFT, and Terminator shutting down that B main push from Storm, and Bad Love trade his teammate. That was a really good play coming from Bad Love. That was a really good read that he killed 1 guy on mid so he can peek B main, completely, and Frostic got caught off guard. And that's a really good show coming up from Bad Love, and he somehow managed to get on the side. Okay, but he's gonna get shut down from Frostic
Last player
because
standing.
of the smoke. And Frostic coming up with a 3K.
4K.
Frostic stepping up for his team, got a 4K in a round which actually needed.
And just as we talk about that, guys, I would like to see the votes coming on from both the sides, the audience poll, right? So the question is like, who will win this map, X Gravity or Weird Esports? It's pretty interesting because X Gravity have won the vote with 51%, while on the other hand Weird Esports have got 49. I would say that's pretty even. Both of these teams have equal number of fans, and it's gonna be interesting to see how these guys play out. Bad Love, that redemption, I mean, he has been playing really well, but nonetheless it's gonna be XG who are gonna keep their fight alive with 9 rounds on the board, and it's gonna be an eco round for the side of Weird Esports. So I think we can see a 12-10 score coming on the board anytime soon. Otherwise, Deadly and his teammates pull out something crazy here. Deadly, let's see if we can pull out something here. And it's gonna be Sashmi who's gonna walk onto that smoke, or maybe hold on to that angle. While I talk about that, something crazy happening. Rio is gonna take out one who was trying to aggress towards that A-shot angle, and it's gonna be a 4v5 in the favor of Weird Esports. and it's going to be Frosty who's taken down. That's a real big impact because it's a Killjoy. A lot of utility gone down for the side of X-Gravity. X-Gravity looking down in terms of man count, but still they have the guns to do and pull this round back to their side. And that's going to be the blinds coming in, and Weird Assassin misses shot, but Bad Luck will not. And with that, but back and forth trade coming back to back, and Power LFT stands tall at the end. And it's going to be a 2v2 in nobody's favor. The plant is yet to go down.
Placing swamp.
Yes, and Storm taking the control of A shot to pick up a gun maybe. Yes, and he's gonna go for that Phantom. And Rio is creeping up on Suicide, and Suicide is not gonna, spot him, and he just turned his back. And Rio missing couple of shots but connecting at the last. And okay,
What?
okay, that was an anime battle coming in from Power LFT. And okay, Storm has went for the ult on A shot, and he's creeping up from A main. He knows.
Seconds left.
Okay, he managed to get not detained, and he destroyed the lockdown at the very
No time to
right
get
moment.
the plants. That's GG.
He doesn't have the. That's GG. That's GG coming in
No.
from.
Defenders.
That's
win.
really unfortunate, Power. You tried your best, but it didn't count.
I mean, I would say that last round from the side of Weird Esports, especially the Killjoy, they played really well. So they obviously deserve that win. And unfortunately, Team XZ, they couldn't manage to get this map number 2. And with that, it's going to be 2 maps on the board for the side of Weird Esports. And unfortunately, we are not going to see that scoreboard. I don't know what quite happened there. So, ladies and gentlemen, so we are going to be going on to that caster's desk anytime soon. And let's see what happens here. So, with that, and let's see. And what do you think? Roll up. With this already 2 maps in the favor of Weird Esports, who do you think is going to win? Roll up. And I think Roll up is having a little bit of connection issue there. And ladies and gentlemen, with that, it's gonna be another map for in the favor of Weird Esports. And as you can see, the scoreboard is on our screen, and we can see XG Terminator, who has been the key factor for his team. But unfortunately, they couldn't turn it up into a win. And Bad Love and Deadly, I would like to call this duo. They played really well in this previous map. It was Sasmi and Deadly, and this time Bad Love stepping up for his team. It was hell and heaven happening for the side of Weird Esports, and they made it work. And let's see if they can make it happen in the third map as well. So from here, XD, if they want to make a comeback happen, they need to win the next two maps. Otherwise, if Weird Esports manage to win this round, it's gonna be game over with that. And ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Diploid, and with me it's Roll Up. And we are going to sign up from you guys. And with that, we are going to see you guys in map number 3, and it's already 2 maps in the favor of Weird Esports. So we will take a short break. We will be right back with the next map, and see you guys. Take care. Peace.
Yeah. MD, JPB, it's only right, baby. Yeah, why you mad? I got a bad bro. Name hot in these streets, no Tabasco. But I'm so stubbed, that's a fact, yo. And if you think I'm frontin', you can run it back, yo. Go and run it back. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. You know. I said, damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah, let's go. Look. I told Shorty drop it for a real one. Yeah. Go ahead and pop it, let me feel some. Do it for the boy with a bag now. Movie star money making everybody act out. I don't lie to these women. If I want them, then I tell them. Don't get fly for these women. I was born with these propellers. All my haters cannot beat me, so I call them acapellas. See, I'm only getting better. You only get jealous. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. You know. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. MD. JPB. You already know, baby. Yeah, I said, I already done it. Everything you wanna JPB, it's only right, baby. Yeah, why you mad? I got a bag, bro. Name hot in these streets, no Tabasco. But I'm so stubbed, that's a fact, yo. And if you think I'm frontin', you can run it back, yo. Go on, run it back. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. You know. I said, damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah, let's go. Look. I told Shorty drop it for a real one. Yeah. Go ahead and pop it, let me feel some. Do it for the boy with a bag now. Movie star money making everybody act out. I don't lie to these women, if I want them, then I tell them. Don't get fly for these women, I was born with these propellers. All my haters cannot beat me, so I call them acapellas. See, I'm only getting better, you only get jealous. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. You know, I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. MD, JPB. You already know, baby. Yeah. Yeah, I said, I already done it. Everything you wanna do, I already. You know that yeah. I said, you know that yeah. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. MD, JPB. It's only right, baby. Yeah, why you mad? I got a bag, bro. Name hot in these streets, no Tabasco. But I'm so stubbed, that's a fact, yo. And if you think I'm frontin', you can run it back, yo. Go on, run it back. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. You know. I said, damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah, let's go. Look. I told Shorty drop it for a real one. Yeah. Go ahead and pop it, let me feel some. Do it for the boy with a bag now. Movie star money making everybody act out. I don't lie to these women, if I want them, then I tell them. Don't get fly for these women, I was born with these propellers. All my haters cannot beat me, so I call them acapellas. See, I'm only getting better, you only get jealous. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. You know. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. MD, JPB. You already know, baby. Yeah. I said, I already done it. Everything you wanna do, I already. You know that you know that yeah. I said, you know that yeah. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. MD, JPB. It's only right, baby. Yeah, why you mad? I got a bag, bro. Name hot in these streets, no Tabasco. But I'm so stubbed, that's a fact, yo. And if you think I'm frontin', you can run it back, yo. Go on, run it back. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. You know. I said, damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah, let's go. Look. I told Shorty drop it for a real one. Yeah. Go ahead and pop it, let me feel some. Do it for the boy with a bag now. Movie star money making everybody act out. I don't lie to these women, if I want them, then I tell them. Can't fly for these women, I was born with these propellers. All my haters cannot beat me, so I call them acapellas. See, I'm only getting better, you only get jealous. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. You know, I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. MD. JPB. You already know, baby. Yeah. Yeah, I said, I already done it. Everything you wanna do, I already. You know that you know that yeah. I said, you know that yeah. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. MD, JPB. It's only right, baby. Yeah, why you mad? I got a bag, bro. Name hot in these streets, no Tabasco. But I'm so stubbed, that's a fact, yo. And if you think I'm frontin', you can run it back, yo. Go on, run it back. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. You know. I said, damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah, let's go. Look. I told Shorty drop it for a real one. Yeah. Go ahead and pop it, let me feel some. Do it for the boy with a bag now. Movie star money making everybody act out. I don't lie to these women, if I want them, then I tell them. Don't get fly for these women, I was born with these propellers. All my haters cannot beat me, so I call them acapellas. See, I'm only getting better, you only get jealous. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. You know, I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. MD. JPB. You already know, baby. Yeah. I said, I already done it. Everything you wanna do, I already. You know that you know that yeah. I said, you know that yeah. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. And JPB. It's only right, baby. Yeah, why you mad? I got a bag, bro. Name hot in these streets, no Tabasco. But I'm so stubbed, that's a fact, yo. And if you think I'm frontin', you can run it back, yo. Go on, run it back. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. You know. I said, damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah, let's go. Look. I told Shorty drop it for a real one. Yeah. Go ahead and pop it, let me feel some. Do it for the boy with a bag now. Movie star money making everybody act out. I don't lie to these women, if I want them, then I tell them. Don't get fly for these women, I was born with these propellers. All my haters cannot beat me, so I call them acapellas. See, I'm only getting better, you only get jealous. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. You know, I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. MD. JPB. You already know. right, baby. Yeah, why you mad? I got a bag, bro. Name hot in these streets, no Tabasco. But I'm so stubbed, that's a fact, yo. And if you think I'm frontin', you can run it back, yo. Go on, run it back. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. You know. I said, damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah, let's go. Look. I told Shorty drop it for a real one. Yeah. Go ahead and pop it, let me feel some. Do it for the boy with a bag now. Movie star money making everybody act out. I don't lie to these women, if I want them then I tell them. Don't get fly for these women, I was born with these propellers. All my haters cannot beat me, so I call them my capellas. See, I'm only getting better, you only get jealous. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Yodha Community Cup Season 2, sponsored by Exit Lag, Pandey Electronics, Max Britannia, and the owner of Yodha E-Sports himself, SahaGamerZ. So we are back with the map number 3. The first two maps were won by Weird Esports. So with me, there's going to be a little bit of a change in the casting desk. We have Yodha Esports content creator Elika with us. Welcome, Elika.
Yes, thank you so much for the warm welcome. Not only a content creator, also a player for Yodha. I would like to
Okay.
put that first. But yeah, thank you so much for inviting me on the desk today. And it's going to be a great honor to cast beside you deployed. And of course, huge shout out to Yodha Esports for organizing a tournament like this. And Sahabai, of course, for giving me this opportunity. So sorry I couldn't join the first two maps. But yeah, it finally feels good to be here, which is the match point map for Weird Esports, and they've been doing very great. We almost saw a glimpse of comeback, I guess, in the last map, Ascent, but that unfortunately didn't happen.
Yep, as we talk about that, the players are getting ready, and the map is going to be bind, and we are going to hit into that map. Agent pick phase anytime soon. The map of bind, it's going to be Weird Esports on the defend, and it's going to be Team XG who are going to be attacking first. And so let's see how this game pulls out. Elika, do you have any predictions from your side?
Oh, predictions. Well, I have a really good feeling that, Weird Esports are not gonna give away this map, especially because Bind is one of the strongest map. And starting off with the defenders, they already have the advantage in their hands. And picking a strong duelist pick, according to, along with a good sentinel, can actually change the entire work for a game. And speaking about the other team, I don't know if it's a good idea to pick up Breach over Sova in the map of Bind. What are your thoughts on that deployed?
Yep, I totally agree. And
It's a
maybe they
double
have some kind
initiator.
of. Yeah.
It's a double initiator setup without a sentinel.
Without a sentinel, I totally agree, but as you can see, they are on that attacker side. Usually people like tend to go for, when you go for a double initiator pick in an attacker side, it will be easy for you to execute the sides pretty much. Usually teams pick to go for that when they attack first, but this time it's going to be completely different for the side of it's going to be attacking first for the side of XG, so maybe it could work out for them. But on the other side, you can see Team Weird Esports, they have a pretty standard setup that we normally get to see in a map like Bind.
Yes. Well, I think it's a quite unique pick coming in from both of the teams. Viper. It's been a long time I saw a double controller setup. It's been quite popular in the recent days. I think way back I saw Asus Academy. I think, oh sorry, that was ROG Academy. That team was the first one in India to actually begin with a double controller setup, and bringing back that, it's going to make a lot of changes. And especially in the defender side, I think double control setup stands a very strong chance to win against the attackers. Well, attackers have also chosen on a brighter side. They have double initiator setup, two duelists, that is Jet and Race, both of them very fast, and the damage is very high from both of them. Picking up a Brimstone was a very quite decent pick. When you have those post plan situations or the rush coming in, his orbital strikes and the Molotovs, they do a lot of job in the post plan situations. So I guess it's a very good thing to pick up Brimstone. Both of the teams have very well balanced with no sentinel at all. So this is kind of scaring me a little bit. But at the same time, none of them have sentinels. So I don't think it should be a one-sided game.
Yep. It shouldn't be a one-sided game, and as you can see, both the teams interestingly going for a double controller setup, and the other team going for a double initiator setup. Usually, the double controller setup, it helps you out when you're defending, and that is exactly what Team Weird Esports have gone for. They've gone for that Viper pick, and Sasmi is going to be on that Viper pick. As we talk about Sasmi F's versatility of agents. We've seen him play the duelist role, we've seen him play Omen, now he is playing onto that Viper role. So the whole team of Weird Esports, they're pretty comfortable in playing anything other than that they are comfortable with. And Bad Love, he's going to be playing that Reyna for the first time in this whole match. And in map number 3, he has decided maybe Reyna is to go for him in this map. And we can see it's going to be a 4-stack from the side of Weird Esports towards the A side. But it looks like it's going to be a B execute from the side of X Gravity. What do you think, Elika?
Well, X Gravity, not really surprising that they're going in for a B hit right now, but it has to be the timing. The timing should match. 3 plays pushing in from the long, 2 plays from the the timing has to match, and it definitely there. Leo is going to get a very naughty shot on towards Yodha E-Sports T, which is going to put 1 player down from attackers. Status tag down to 17 HP. There are very less chances of making a good post-plant play over here because Terminator and Suicide, they're putting their best efforts. It's a 2v3 situation right now. We're down to a 1v3.
I don't know what's happening here. What? No way. If we clutch this up, I don't know.
It's quite less that he might be able to clutch it. He had 1 good grenade and he put that to a very wrong use, and he has no idea Deadly is pushing him, and he is from stone here. Yes, he definitely is. He sees, but then he won't shoot that, and Suicide. That was quite a play coming in from him. 3 kills in a round in the pistol round. Wow, X Gravity Esports is having a really good start deployed.
Yep, X Gravity Esports starting strong on this map number 3. We have seen them do something similar in the map of Ascent as well, but eventually they couldn't capitalize since Weird Esports took that away from them. But they will have to stick on to that lead if they manage to get one in this map, because if they lose this map, that's going to be the end of the road for them, and it's going to be Weird Esports who are going to win this Yodha Community Cup Season 2. But which they wouldn't want to happen, right? They want to make a fight, so they will be looking to win this map. And Deadly with an advanced position over through that A-shot position will get 1 or 2 over here. Let's see what he can do. And Deadly will get taken down by Terminator. Unfortunately, Terminator is going to check the angle nevertheless, and the trigger control from the side of Weird Esports is not going to pay off for Deadly. And it's already a 5v3 still in the favor of Team X Gravity.
But I feel like X Gravity, it's not going to be really a tough job for them to get this round. They've already got 3 players down. It's just the last 2 players standing, Viper and Sova, in a 2v5 situation. Well, the retake seems merely possible for me though. But Sasmi has a short team, and there's nothing good by seeing a short team, so I expect him to go ahead and push. The Gori also goes down, so it's just Sammy all alone by himself. But there are 2 players stacked down to very low HP, Jet and Raze. If one of them walks in through the shower doors, they'll be in a big trouble, but they won't be, as Frostic takes Sasmi down in that second round on both for Gravity. This upcoming round, this is a full buy round for Weird Esports and a bonus round for X Gravity. If Weird Esports lose this round, then it's going to be really tough for them to move forward. And it's of course on the defender's side. You need to make the most in your defender's side, especially in a map like Bind, which favors a little bit towards the defenders.
Yes, I totally agree. And having said that, they have those 2 controllers, which is not going to be really helpful for them when they move on to that attacker side. So they want to get as many rounds as they can in this defender's half. Otherwise, if they have a different game style and a different plan, it might work out for them. And MF God, he's going to be peeking onto that long position. He's going to hold off them for a little while with this molly. But Power is going to dash up, will be taken out by MF God. This is going to be an interesting fight with MF God. He has support as well, but Terminator peeking onto the right time with the breach flash will capitalize it and will take down MF God. And Bad Love falling back, and he will get tagged down by the nade. He will be pushed back to the side, and the side take looks more than possible for the side of XG, but they decided to fall back, and looks like it's gonna be a rotate towards the A side. And Sasmi, he will have to hold on to the whole force of Team X Gravity, who are moving on towards the A side and will manage to get Suicide. And don't forget that Bad Love also got the Reina off guard towards that B long position. And it's all up to the Breach and the Raze to catch this up, and they are trying to rotate, and Bad Love will catch Terminator off guard and will manage to dismiss towards safety, and he will live another day to go for the fight. And I think Sassy is gonna get taken down here, and that's exactly what happens. So 1v3 still in the favor of Weird Esports, and Frosty has a mountain to climb.
Yeah, looks like things aren't really working well for Gravity Esports, and that's going to be the bonus round and a full buy round going into the favor of Weird Esports. Well, that was a much needed round, I would say. Rather a bonus round. Not much investment has been seen by Gravity, so they shouldn't have a trouble going in for a full buy in this round. Putting these aside, the agent picks, I think the ability, the utility usage, everything is working very well for Weird Esports. The wiper walls, wiper pits, everything is in place. So I guess Sasmi is playing a really huge role over here. And speaking about X Gravity, them having Breach, they can do a lot of wonders.
Smoke's down.
Because compared to what kind of a flasher we have in the defenders, that is Rena, I think Breach stands way higher than Rena.
Oh. As we talk about that, just like we heard from the caster, and you can see already Sasmi has been taken down from the side of X Gravity Esports. It looks like a possible side push from the side of X Gravity Esports. They should not be having any trouble in that, and Terminator will add another injury to the side of Weird Esports. Will manage to take down MF God. With that, this is going to be really hard for the side of Weird Esports to take back, and oh my god, Battler will manage to get one. Deadly gets a 2. Suddenly it looks like a round for the side of Weird Esports, a 3v1, and Rio will finish off Terminator. What a drastic change from coming from the side of XG. A really sloppy round from the side of XG, and that will be round number 2 on the board for the side of Weird Esports, and they will close on that round count. What do you think, Kalika?
Yeah, it was a quite expected comeback, to be honest, and X Gravity. That was a full buy round for them in the last one. Now it's going to do a little damage for their economy, but nevertheless, they're still looking for investment in the guns. Then why not 2 Spectres, a double Phantom over the single Vandal? Should work fine. If they lose this round, then they have to go for an eco. If they don't have any other chance. But yeah, going in for the early picks. Not every time. Bad Love not going to have Suicide making up the entry for the team. If God gets one, that's Terminator going down deadly. He's gonna take Suicide down with a boom bot, and Frostek and his aim. That is such a frozen aim, I would say. Frozen heads, frozen aim. Everything is working very well, and Rio might have a really good feast over here if it's the right shot, and he definitely will. Bubble lift has gone down. It has brought down to a 3v2 situation with the Razor Showstopper going in. Frosted goes down. It's all in the hands of the Sova. Well, how long can Sova stay out of the sight is the question. Well, he got one. That's deadly going down.
It was you.
Then Igoria going in for the immediate trade. That is 3rd round. Losing that full buy round deployed, I think that X Gravity Esports will be falling short of the economy. They have to go for a eco right now, or maybe a force buy, I would say. Some upgraded pistols and a Spectre.
Yes, Selik, I totally agree. And as you can see, just like you were talking about that X Gravity, you can see them going on to that eco, except for Frosty, who's gonna buy onto that SMG Spectre. But he's gonna have enough money to go for the buy in the next round. He's gonna try and make enough damage to the side of Weird Esports with that Spectre in his hand, which is like a really questionable. You can see a really aggressive push coming from the side of Bad Love, and Deadly, they will manage to get one, but Terminator literally demolishing Bad Love onto that onto that A-shot position with a headshot onto his head. And Suicide, along with Terminator, trying to hold out to that A-shot position, but Deadly still not backing off. He got one more kill over to that A-shot position. He's gonna throw out the nade, and Sasmi is already onto the backstab, pushing a really fast backstab from the side of Weird Esports, and it's all up to Brim and the Breach to make some damage to the side of Weird Esports. Already one man down, Weird Esports. Frostic, I think he needs to make something happen, especially having said that he went for that Spectre buy. What do you think, Kalika?
What do I do? I have a really good feeling that, X Gravity Esports might not last it. Well, speaking about Weird Esports, you've already taken 2 rounds away from Weird Esports, and they are not the team who likes to give away the rounds away. So, X Gravity being lucky enough, they've got 2 rounds in the hands. All they need to work is just 2 more rounds. Because in the attacking side, I think 4 rounds are the minimum to make a comeback on the defender side when they switch down. So they're on a positive side so far. If they can't make it up to if they can't make it up to the 4 rounds in the first half, then it's gonna be a problem for them. On the other hand, Weird Esports, they're looking very strong right now. I mean, they did lose confidence in the first 2 rounds, but regaining the momentum, rebuilding it is gonna be a huge part of it. And Powerlift, what was that shot? He sprays through the wall and he managed to get that frag, and Terminator making another entry. 2 players down into Weird Esports. That leaves us with a 3v4 situation right now.
Trade coming on from Sasmi. A right spray onto the right spot will take down Frosting as well. The bomb is down. And I don't know if Sasmi realizes that Power has walked into the smoke, and yes, he doesn't, and Power will manage to take out Sasmi. The man advantage still in the favor of Team X Gravity Esports and Weird Esports. They are looking kind of shaky in this round, but if Team X Gravity Esports, they go for the plant at the same side, it might be a problem for them. And as we talk about that, MF God managed to take out Power LFT, and it's already a 2v2 looking in the favor of Weird Esports. Rio will manage to take out Suicide, but it's already a 1v1. As you can see, DX will take out the Brimstone onto that Heaven push, and DX manages to get the nice crispy headshot onto Rio, and that's round number 3 on the board for the side of X Gravity.
That was a very well taken round from X Gravity Esports, one after the others. The trades poured in, and I think everything worked in the favor of D from X Gravity Esports. And Rio, what should I say it? I should call it a little bit of overconfidence that he thought he would take D down, but unfortunately he got outplayed over there. So yeah, Weird Esports losing that round was completely unexpected. On the other hand, X Gravity, well played, man. That was a very good round, by the way. All they need is just 1 more round, or maybe better than that. Rio gets spotted out in the long, so now he has to run back into the elbow. Or maybe if he's that confident to push and play forward over towards the long, he gets spotted out and he gets taken down. That is Powerlift. And D being too quick with his actions. This time it's gonna actually hit him back. His Hunter's Fury is not gonna be of any help when Bad Luck takes down Powerlift down, putting it to a 4v4 situation deployed.
Yes, and as you can see, he's gonna try and get some skills through that smoke. It's not gonna work out for them. X Gravity are gonna be really successful in securing that orb, and Terminator with an off-angle position will take down Bad Luck, but Deadly, he's gonna be standing onto that cubby position with an operator in his hand, and the ult is not gonna hit him. This is gonna be really drastic for the side of X Gravity Esports, and we talk about that. He's gonna take one pick, and MF God will take another, but Suicide will go for the trade, but will get taken down by Sally. And it's all up to the Sova to clutch it up, and he will fall to the hands of MF God. And that's round number 5. So far, Weird Esports looking so good in this map. Especially having said that, obviously they are on the defender side. But if Team XG, they as just like you said earlier in the match, I mean, if they imagine to make a comeback happen, they need to get some rounds on the board, which they seem to be doing. Obviously, that's only a 2-round lead between them and between them and Weird Esports. But as you can see, they're already weak on the economy yet again, and they're going to be on that eco. And they can't afford to lose this map, because since already the first 2 maps were won by Weird Esports, and if Weird Esports manages to win this map, that's pretty much it. That's game over.
Looks like the game is already so close to be over that Sasmi took down Terminator, and Powerlift going in for an immediate trade over towards Deadly 10. It's a 4v4 situation. Well, there is a lot of time, to be honest, for the attackers to plant the bomb. And yes, the spike has been successfully planted down, and the Hunter's Fury is not gonna do a lot of damage. Okay, defenders have lost to 1 man. That means it's a man advantage towards attackers. Well, they have their post plant situations, they have their post plant positions and ultimates. Sasmi trying his level best to stop the push coming in from U-Halls. MF God gets one out towards Frosting. Sasmi immediately trading for another. It's a 2v2 situation. It's the aim of the game, and there you go. Once again, it's a 1v1 situation for D. MF God versus D, and so he has to kick out right now, and he does show his shoulder. MF God will not take away the chance, but unfortunately, they're not gonna be getting that round. It's going to be X Gravity Esports walking away with 4th round in their hand. The minimum there has been done, deployed. I mean, the first 4 rounds, I think it's more than enough for them to do a comeback. What do you think?
Yep, we were talking about that, putting up at least 4 rounds on the board if they imagine to go for a comeback in the second half. But as you can see, it was thrifty round from the side of Team X Gravity. They didn't go for much buy in that round, and even after that, they managed to pull up that win. I mean, this could be really crucial here if they manage to get this round as well, which they seem like they will be, because Yodha E-Sports, they're a little bit shaky on their buy, I would say. Deadly going for the aggressive pick onto the B side, did not catch any power lefty. As I was talking about that, it's gonna take 2 with the shotgun, and weird MF God is gonna be able to take that trade, but Suicide will manage to take him out as well. So it's already a 4v2 in the advantage of Team X Gravity. Yodha E-Sports not looking so strong in this round, just like we imagined. And it's gonna be the Soa who's gonna hold on to that CT position while Terminator pushes him. And Terminator is gonna fall back, and I think over here Rio might get a chance to get a few picks over here because nobody is watching towards that A-shot position, and with that, Deadly goes down. It's all up to Weird Rio to clutch a 1v4, which looks more than impossible from here. Will get one, will manage to get a dink onto Frostic, but Frostic on the other hand will finish off Rio. And with that, it's gonna be the equalizer coming from the side of X Gravity. It's already 5-5. It's obviously still anybody's game from here, but you can see it's gonna be an eco round coming from the side of Weird Esports.
Well, that was quite an interesting start with X Gravity taking a lead of 2 rounds, and they gave 3 to 4 rounds away to Weird Esports, but making that comeback was the most important thing. And X Gravity looks like they are on the brighter side at this point, having 5 rounds in the attacking side. That is more than enough for them right now. They just have to keep maintaining the consistency. And you know what's one thing I'm really loving about X Gravity is that they choose the agents according to the side they are starting with. Attacking. They started out down with attacking. They took a double initiator, which is working really fine for them. Frostic with a double kill. Gonna be opening up, and the flash coming towards CT. The spike might get planted down at the B bomb side. Yep, it's gonna be getting it down at the B bomb side.
And on the other hand, Terminator will take down Sasmi as well, and it's going to be a 5v2. It shouldn't be a problem for the side of X Gravity to take this round away. Power suddenly going on for the shotgun buy yet again and again, and he's punishing Weird Esports with a judge buy again and again. We saw him get 2 picks in the previous round, and now also 2 picks. And I mean, for a Jet, the kind of aggression that he has been playing, I think the judge is really working out for him. What do you think, Alika?
So far the close comeback fights, of course, they have been like, what do you say, very few people get to handle Judge, and I guess very few of them. Powerlift has been a very good player of handling the Judge. Well, I guess it's not gonna go down anymore because he immediately switched up to an operator. It's gonna be the first time operator that we're gonna be seeing in bind, and with already a lead coming in from attackers, 6 rounds. I have a feeling deployed the moment I join in, X Gravity Esports begin to play very well. I think they have Lady.
Maybe you are their lucky charm, and if they are make this match happen for themselves, if they manage to make this, if they manage to win this map, we will be seeing map number 4. But Weird Esports still, they will have one more map to spare because they've already got the first 2 maps, and already just to talk about that luck they have been having, suddenly a really dominating round from the side of Weird Esports to close the first half.
Yeah. Well, things are looking very interesting from
Switching
both sides. 6-6 is going to be the first half score, and of course, if it went down to 7-6, it is 7-5. It would have been really good because X Gravity Esports, they have been underperforming since the first 2 maps, and them going ahead and picking such a strong fight against Weird Esports. Yeah. It takes time for Weird to adapt to the new changes that X Gravity is trying to make. And 6-6 is going to be the first half. Now that we've switched down, things are going to be really difficult right now because having a double initiator setup and absolutely only one controller can make things different. And speaking about Weird Esports, their post plan can be very strong. They have 2 controllers. They're going to be roughly having I guess 2 to 3 smokes and Viper's Pit. Everything might be a very good opportunity for them in the post plan situations.
Yup, exactly, true. And you can see actually Frosty, you are already going for the aggressive pick, will manage to get one, goes ambitious to get another, will get punished by MF God. with that, I think it's gonna be the side for Weird Esports. Never mind, it's gonna be Power who's gonna take out Deadly. Will get traded out by Weird, Sasmi and Rio, getting 2 more picks for their team, and it's gonna be 3v2, still in the advantage of Weird. But MF God and the Soa, they're really low on HP. They're almost less than half HP, so it's gonna be hard for them to hold. Never mind, just like I said, they proved me wrong, and it's gonna be MF God who's gonna take down Terminator with a nice headshot, and it's all up to Suicide to clutch this round, and he has a classic in his hand and a molly and maybe a half shield as well. So let's see if he can make this happen. What do you think? Can he do it?
I mean, he definitely can. A 1v3. Stone is already down to very low HP. Gets one headshot. Could have got another one, but Sasmi is too quick with the aim and is not gonna let Gravity grab another round from them. There we are, Weird Esports going ahead for the lead in the second half. 7th round for them. A very good beginning for Weird Esports. Now they're gonna be going in for a force buy. Yep, a Bucky coming into the play. Interesting. I think it's only Razors who end up choosing Bucky much.
Yep.
It's either Raze or either Jet. No, none of the other agents have seen them play Judge or Shotguns that actively.
Yep, exactly. That is because the Jet and Raze, they can actually go for that aggressive push towards the opponent, right? Raze has a Shashels and Jet has a dash, which they can, I mean, usually the shotguns are good for the short range fights, and for Jet and Raze, they can make it happen, and that's why we can see a lot of shotgun picks coming from the Raze players and Jet players. But never mind, Deadly is gonna go on to that Spectre by anyways. Will manage to take down Power, who is with a shotty in his hand. Will manage to get another shotty. DX, who's gonna be holding very close to that hookup position, will get spotted out. MF got taking down Frostic on the other hand, and DX is gonna fall back to that long area. Will get taken out by Rio, and Rio is gonna be very low on HP, but it doesn't matter because it's already a 5v2. This round almost done and dusted for the side of Weird Esports, and just like we expected, obviously, because it was an eco round for the side of for the side of X Gravity, and the Reina and the Viper were hunting the remaining players of Team XG, and will manage to take them as well, Bad Love and Stasmi. And with that, it's going to be round number 8 on the board for the side of Weird Esports, and this round is going to be a buy round for X Gravity, and they need to win this. It's really crucial. Am I right?
Yeah. This round is going to be a really crucial one, definitely for X Gravity Sports. It's a full buy round for them. If they lose this, I don't think their economy is going to be in their favor. So I kind of suggest, if X Gravity can listen to me, go for a slow and steady game, because Spectres can be quite tricky in the close range, right?
That's true. That's really true, and that's what Deadly is looking to do here, going for the random spam. But it's going to be a 4 stack coming from the side of X Gravity. I'm not quite sure what they were trying to do. Maybe they are minimizing the damage so that they can go for that retake pretty easily. That's a pretty good strategy, I would say. Now it's going to be a 5v5 retake. Nobody's favor, the plant has gone down, and we have 40 seconds on the clock for the side of X Gravity to try and retake this one. And DX with a nice shot. That lineup is not gonna hit anyone since there's no one near the outside the showers area. And there comes a reply from the side of DX. It's gonna connect from the side of suddenly Weird, what?
Told
As
you.
we talk about the close range fights with the Spectre, they are Deadly and Sassy with that final kill. A bonus round win for the side of Weird Esports. This map, oh my god, this is looking like a weird map as well. What do you think?
Yeah, I already told you in the beginning of round that Spectres can be quite tricky when it comes down to the close range. And just as I speak of the devil, of course, Weird makes us through.
Caster's curse, just like we say.
No, it's certainly like I've seen a lot of teams play. So what they end up doing, especially some team like Weird, who are already halfway, who are already considered as close to the victory. The confidence they have, it just keeps getting increased. So it can be Spectre, it can be a Sheriff. They still manage to get the round very perfectly. And looks like we have a shotgun fall over here. Pavlov managed to take down one player. Interestingly, it's a 3v4 right now. I hope things will go into the favor for Weird Esports, and looks like the plant is going to go down, and Pavlov has picked himself up a Vandal. Do you think this retake is possible for X Gravity?
As of now, I think it's kind of possible if you see the aggressive push from the side of XG, it worked out for them. But unfortunately, there was only one guy out onto that A-short position who was at Reina, and the rest of the team went for the plant, and DX is gonna get tagged down with a shock that Rio dealing a lot of damage to X Gravity. And with that, it's gonna be the Brimstone Suicide who's gonna stand alone. He's probably gonna go for that Vandal save, which is quite a good decision. But having said that, this is an eco round for them, and maybe instead of going for the save, he can try and damage the economy of Yodha E-Sports, which they have, which they seem like they have a lot on their side. And Deadly is just gonna go for the deadly peak, and it's gonna take down Suicide. On the other hand, it's gonna be round number 10 on the board, just like we expected, because it was an eco round for the side of X Gravity, and they are on the 4-round lead already. Elika.
Yep, they definitely are on a 4-round lead, and it's going to take a lot for X Gravity to make the comeback happen. They might end up moving mountains over here against Valorant Esports. Valorant Esports, it's not only the aim that we are speaking about, but a lot of ability usage. Only if X Gravity puts a little more efforts on the ability usage, in the way they are executing the site, the way they are approaching into a bomb site, everything speaks. And Yodha E-Sports, getting that first round, getting that pistol round is going to change a lot of things for them. 10-6 is the score. It's a full buy round coming in from both of the teams. Have to be little careful. Powerlift on the other hand already grabs on an entry over towards MF squad. 10-6, and I guess one man is already down from both of the teams.
One man is already down, and this looks like a weird round so far because they are in a 4-3 lead, and the Viper Pit has come out, and this post plant looking really strong for the side of Yodha E-Sports. And just as I talk about that, Deadly is going to take out his counterpart Terminator, and it's all up to Sova and the Sova and Beast to take the retake done for them, and with a nice flash and peeking along with it, DX is going to take out Bad Love. And this time it's going to be 3v2 still. The Viper Pit is still active, and Sasmi is going to utilize that and take down DX, and it's all up to Frosty to clutch it. I don't think he has enough time to go for the defuse, even if he managed to get the last 2 kills, and which I don't think is possible at the moment. And it's going to be yet another round for the side of Yodha E-Sports. It's round number 11 for the side of Yodha E-Sports, and just as we talk about that, Yodha E-Sports, they have been looking really strong on their attack, especially if you can see. It was a 6-6 in the first half, and going into the second half, they haven't lost a single round from then.
Yeah. It was supposed to be a defender siren map, but X Gravity Esports, they had an advantage since the attacking. They got 6 rounds in the attackers, which is a very good thing to begin with. And now switching down to the defenders, they lack something. I think they lack Sentinel, they lack controllers. About the agent picks they had, it was only the agent lineup for the attacker side. It was not balanced enough to maintain the pressure coming in from the attackers. And speaking about Yodha E-Sports, I guess their aim, the way they execute, the way they are putting in, the combination of utilities used, it is outstanding. Powerlift getting the opening. Oh, gets it double. Now is looking for a triple. I'm pretty sure that Sova is going to be his kill as well. It's down to a 1v5 situation, and I don't think Yodha E-Sports is going to grab this round to their hands.
Yep. As we talk about that, we talked about this earlier, right? How Yodha E-Sports went on for that double controller pick, which is only good for that defender side. I mean, obviously they are not gonna be able to go for that initiate, but they have a Sova to do the initiate for them. And on the other hand, they have the controllers, enough controllers. You mean they can split up the site into like 3 or 4 different parts and execute it separately, and that's what that is exactly what Yodha E-Sports have been trying. And I think Team X Gravity, they have kind of got a read on to Yodha E-Sports, as we can see for the first time. They are going aggressive in a buy round, and which really worked out for them, and that's going to be a round on the board for them. But it's going to be 11-7 still in the favor of Yodha E-Sports. Yodha E-Sports looking strong, but X Gravity trying for a mini comeback to happen here.
Well, let's see how far the mini comeback is going to be happening. 11-7 is the score. Even in the previous map of Ascent, we've had such great hopes of taking it to an overtime. But Yodha E-Sports, they might give away a round or 2, but the end of the still be crowned as the champions. They'll be still known as the aggressive teams. X Gravity Esports, they only lack confidence, and I guess with confidence comes a lot of courage and the award for risking it. Deadly already getting the entry. Now he's looking for another shot. That's going to be another one going down as well. Bad Love and his teammates are looking pretty aggressive. They made their way over towards the A-bomb site. Deadly trying to play a little close towards the CT. And the flank comes in. The backstab comes in. It's going to be power lift.
Last
Spots
player
out
standing.
Brimstone. In turn, gets a headshot. And within no time, effortlessly, it's going to be Weird Esports with a match point in the hands,
Match
which
point.
means deployed. Only one round to go
Right here.
to decide who are going to be the champions of Yodha Esports Community
Yep.
Cup Season 2.
VDs was not only win a match point, they're also in the championship point. This match, I mean, this one round that they're gonna win, they have 5 more rounds to spare, right? And they have to win one of those. If they win that, and I think that's pretty much it. They will be crowned as the winners of Yodha Community Cup Season 2. And let's see what happens here. Since X Gravity, they're not that weak on their eco, they will just they will be able to buy this round, and hopefully they can get this round to keep their hopes alive in this comeback happening. And Power Lefty is gonna go for an aggressive peek into that hookah position, will not manage to get any. The Hunter's Fury comes in from the side of XG, will not find anything at all, and it's gonna be Deadly who's gonna start things up for the side of Weird Esports. And Frostic on the other hand will trade Bad Love instead of that, and Exterminator will get another. Suddenly it's looking in the favor of Team XD to get this round. So let's see what happens here. Weird Esports still they're gonna regroup and go for that B push, and I think Team X Gravity they have read that, and the call out should have been given to them. And Deadly, Weird Sasmi, and it's all Weird Sasmi and MF God, it's all up to them to clutch this round for their team and make this championship point happen for
Last
themselves.
player
As we talk
standing.
about
Spike
that,
down
a really
B.
good placement, I mean really good positioning from the side of Frostic will give him 2 more kills, and he's gonna be on 3k. Can he manage to get the last kill? And he will not be able to get that last kill, and instead it's gonna be Suicide who's gonna finish up Deadly to get the round number 8 on the board. And I would say this round, I think it's gonna make their hopes come alive. As you can see, Weird Esports, they're gonna be a little bit weak on that eco, because I think if they lose this round, they will be pushed into that eco next round.
Having a match point and still being, able to down secondary weapons, that is a very strong gut. By the way, having something martial in handy always works out, but not maybe this time not for Weird Esports. Unfortunately, they ended up, but don't worry, 12 to 8 is the score. We have the match point ready. Looks like we have some comebackers who will be sent back home if I'm not wrong. Rostic, wow! What a play is he making? What an IQ is he using? 31. What a shot was that? Powerlift getting another one. That means it's down to a 3v5 situation. Frostic, he's trying to receive the most of the damage he can, but he's hiding it. And there you go. Powerlift is eventually gonna answer Rio as well. It's a 2v5 situation, and I think
standing.
everybody is very angry with the last player, that is MF God. Oh, not.
Flawless.
Yep. And with that, yet another. The comeback story is happening quite slowly but quite steadily, I should say. And I think it's gonna be an eco round for the side of Weird Esports, or maybe a couple of Spectres and a few Vandals with half shield. Maybe we could get something to watch. And just as I talk about that, MF God is gonna go on to that Spectre. Sasmi going on for that Sheriff buy as well. Yep, and I think it's gonna be an eco coming from the side of Weird Esports. This is gonna give a chance for the side of X Gravity. They should be able to grab this round. If we talk technically, but Weird Esports, these guys are really crazy. They might even pull this round up. We've seen a lot of thrifty rounds coming from both the teams, and let's see if this round is one of those rounds. And Deadly is gonna get onto the get an early pick onto the UL side. Is not gonna find anyone. And the lamps, Weird Esports have the lamps control now, which means they can go for the plant anytime soon. But the position of Terminator and the Brimstone towards the shower area could be fatal for them. And Suicide with the ult is going to take down Deadly. The plant is going to go down. It's going to be a 5v4 in the advantage of XD. Just as we talk about that, the ult is going to hurt their own teammates. But it's going to be a 5v1 already, and Rio, it seems like it's going to be impossible for him to clutch this round since the diffuse is already gone down. And with that, it's going to be round number 10, just like we expected. I mean, it was an eco for the side of Weird Esports. I would commend them for getting the plan down. It was a really good execution from them, and they would be looking to seal the deal, because if they lose 2 more rounds, which they wouldn't want, because if they lose this round, they wouldn't be so good on that economy, and which might give a chance for XG. What do you think, Alika?
What I think is a lot of things, because after watching their gameplay in Ascent and back to bind against such a strong competition between both of the teams. My predictions are on a doubt right now. All that like weird esports to walk away with the victory, but X Gravity, they're putting in more than enough effort as a team together. They're building as a team together, and I think they should keep maintaining their momentum for the next 2 hours, so that the next two maps, so that they actually get, actually win, or maybe get one more chance in this map or in this tournament to prove themselves.
Yep, totally agreed. And a good question from the side of Power. We'll get one, we'll get two, but he's gonna be very low on HP and will get taken out by Sasmi. That's a really good positioning for him, and which is gonna put Team X Gravity Esports on a man advantage of 4-3. And don't forget, this round, if it goes towards the side of X Gravity, we might be seeing overtime as well. And just as I talk about that, Deadly is gonna even out the man count with the showstopper, and it's a 3v3 in nobody's favor yet. But DX is gonna go on for that aggressive push towards the side. Will manage to take down Sasmi. It's gonna be 3v2, still in the advantage of still in the advantage of XG. But Deadly with a deadly nade will take down Terminator as well. And it's all up to Suicide to keep the dreams of his team alive. Can he make this 1v2 clutch happen? Because so far, I mean, with the utilities Weird Esports have, you can see Verena, she has her ult, and Badlow, he has another lead in his hand as well. So this round, I don't think it's going to be possible for the side of Suicide, but I mean, he can give it a try. Let's see what he can do, because this is a championship match, and if they lose this point, it's pretty much game over for them. Can he clutch that 1v2? Gets one. Will manage to get Badlow. Can he get another kill? Can he clutch this round for his team? He's gonna stick on to that fake defuse yet again. I don't think he has enough time to go for the defuse. Deadly reads it really well. However, just as he goes for the defuse, he's gonna hear that bomb sound, and with that, he's not gonna have enough time to go for that defuse, and with that, it's gonna be Weird Esports, your Yodha Community Cup Season 2 champions, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be the squad of Deadly, MF God, Sasmi, Badlove, and Rio, who made it happen for their team. And what do you think? How was this match? I mean, how was this whole tournament? And Weird Esports, they have been pretty much dominating their way to this championship position.
That was totally unexpected, by the way, Deployed, because I was expecting more like a Gravity. They had such a good start for had the first 2 rounds in their hands, then they went ahead. They got 6 rounds in attackers. When they switched down to the defenders, they were almost losing to a one-sided performance by Weird Esports, but they worked hard. They came back all the way from 10-6 to 13-10. That's a long way. Deployed. They did try to make a comeback, but I think all the credits definitely goes to Power Left. I would like to call him the MVP with 21 kills, 18 deaths, and four deaths, and 6 fair splits. I think fair splits, they count a lot when you're a duelist, right? Deployed.
Yep.
And having 6 first splits, it puts out a great, a great inspiration for all the duelists out there. And speaking about Weird Esports, look at their number of frags: 21, 17, 14, 16, and 12. They have distributed very evenly. Each and every member of the team has put in efforts from Gravity Esports and from Weird Esports. So X Gravity, well played, man. You did give out your best. And Weird Esports, GG, well played. Congratulations to you guys for being the champions of Yodha Esports Community Cup Season 2.
So just like we expect the fan favorite, they're gonna steal away the cup with a 3-0 dominating performance. I mean, in the semifinals, they managed to take it out by 2-1 against FS Esports, and it was a pretty close match if you ask me, because FS Esports, they also put up a really good fight. But having said that, XG are also really good, a really good team, and coming up to this finals, it matters a lot to them. But I think Weird Esports, they were really focused on to what they want, and they knew what they were doing, and that is exactly why we see Weird Esports standing on top today, and they're going to be our champions for the Yodha Community Cup Season 2. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the whole tournament is gonna come to an end. The production team, they're gonna make a montage for all the best plays that happened in this whole tournament. And at this moment, I would like to thank our sponsors as well, without whom this whole tournament would not have been possible. And Exit Lag, Pandey Electronics, Max, Britannia, and the owner of Yodha E-Sports, SahaGamerZ. And it's me, Deployed, and with me it's going to be Elika. And Elika, do you like to say anything?
Nothing much. I guess I'll see you back again in another in the very soon upcoming community cup. So if you want any updates, you can go ahead and follow Yodha Esports on Instagram, and you can follow us customers on Instagram. I'm @FTW, and he's @__deployed __.
Yep.
So I guess for now it's going to be me and Deployed signing off. I guess we'll see you again in the next tournament.
Yep. Peace out. Take care.
Yeah. MD, JPB, it's only right, baby. Yeah, why you mad? I got a bag, bro. Name hot in these streets, no Tabasco. But I'm so stuck, that's a fact, yo. And if you think I'm frontin', you can run it back, yo. Go on, run it back. You know that I run it.